The question follows Lorna Luft to this day. What's it like to be Dorothy's daughter? We're back, everyone. In our mid chapter, in our breakdown of Me and My Shadows, a family memoir by Lorna Luft, and the amazing Emmy Award winning series Me and My Shadows, which follows Judy Garland's career. Here we are, we're back. And we have a darling, I call her the Queen Ozma of our pod squad, amazing member of our pod squad team, and also just now becoming dear friend. We have Allie with us today. Welcome, Allie.
Hello, I'm so happy to be here to talk about my beloved Judy.
And you might be somewhere like near and dear to Judy's heart right now.
I
May
am
you?
So
I
we
am in
hear.
London. I am in London. Not today, but a week ago today, I was actually staying in the Judy Garland suite at the
Tell us
Gore
everything.
Hotel. It
Oh,
was
Spill.
beautiful. It was kind of
dreams.
my splurge of
You gotta
my
do
trip.
it.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a
I went
must.
from staying in like a very like sad, one room with a twin bed.
You're
Then I
like
moved to this
hostel.
exactly, and I decided to stay
Hostel to luxe.
exactly.
Love a
And so
hostel
it
moment.
was just gorgeous. It has the bed when she was doing a series of concerts at River Hall, then
Mm.
that is right next to the hotel that she was staying there.
Wow.
And she was sort of notoriously like funny about beds. So she actually had her bed shipped over from LA to the hotel, and
What?
it is still there to this day. So I slept in
You
that
slept in
bed.
her bed.
I
Stop
did.
it.
I did. And it
Give
was,
it back to my home.
and so I essentially was there for 2 days and I pretty much didn't leave the room. And
Correct.
You're
and I
like,
Correct.
believe,
this is my vacation.
I'm
yeah, and I
staying
believe
here.
Lorna actually had a big hand in kind of promoting this and making this something.
Wow.
Like the
They
Judy
have,
Garland suite.
yes, and it's
Yeah.
got a lot of, they have a lot of books about Judy Garland in the room,
Oh, that's so
and
fun.
So
some,
you're well versed for today.
You
yes,
prepared.
yeah, I was feeling her, I was channeling her. I was like, let's pull up the tarot cards, let's see what advice Judy has for me.
And this film
Um,
has a lot of bed scenes. The
A
it
lot of
contemplating
does.
bed
So
heads. They're
things.
she
like,
loved her
there's a
bed.
lot.
She loved a bed.
So this feels
Yes.
correct.
So
Yes.
it did. It was very, and the bathroom had like an insane bathtub that I
Oh my
used a
gosh.
lot. And so
We need to
it
add this
was,
to our bucket list.
I know, bucket
yeah.
list. This in
I
the
think
plaza.
Tori, I believe.
Yeah,
Yes,
Tori
Tori
And,
did
went, I think,
the
last summer.
yes. So crazy.
and we
That's
had
so
a little pod
special.
squad, little chat, Zoom chat, one of our Zoom chats while I was there one night.
You're
So
like, here's
So
the
you're like,
tour.
here's the tour.
it was a tour. Yep. We had Brittany, who I think is she on next week.
She's on next week.
Yes. City
I had
girls.
we have a stick with her face on it that we used at summer camp. I don't know if you heard about that, but
We did.
We did.
that came with us, that came with me. So there is a photo of her in Judy's bed.
We're gonna need that
Oh
for
my
Yeah.
the
gosh.
Insta.
Oh,
That's so good.
I'm
You're
obsessed.
like, you were
Yeah,
here.
send that photo,
You
Yeah,
were
please.
I
here.
These are
will
our
for sure.
guests of our
Yeah.
Judy time.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
feels correct.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So
Love
it
it.
was a good time. So it was a nice when you reached out about doing this. I was like, perfect. I'll be in a Judy mindset for it.
So
Ali
good.
Ozma is here. That's what we call you, Ali Ozma.
Well, I have a
Yes.
question for us to kick us on off since we're covering Judy's life pretty much from the meeting of Vincent Minnelli, her two most important marriages we're getting today.
Yep.
Vincent
Mhm.
Minnelli, then we're going into Sid Luft, and we're pretty much ending with their first like real fracture going into divorce.
Yeah.
Is there something in this time of Judy's life that you do wish got captured that did not
Hmm.
in the film?
I think so. I understand it. It's Lorna's dad. She loves him, but I think
Oh, the Sid
He's like
stuff.
a saint.
the Sid is like the best guy,
Right,
most
Sid.
important. They really loved each other, and I'm sure that's true. But I think I would have liked to have known more about sort of his kind of shadier side of him. That's not really
Sure.
Judy, but I just think that's interesting when you're telling a biography, doing a biography, and if it's coming from like the source material, who it's coming from is always really interesting to think about.
Right.
What are the shady things?
Right.
I fear I don't know them because
He
I
was a
really only
gambler.
have
He
okay.
I mean,
had
it
kind of
seems the
he had
money
some,
issues,
yeah, and
right?
so I think that
And
would have been
he
more
was in charge of her
interesting.
money and they had
And
nothing.
it was
Yeah,
gone.
yeah, and sort of just another example of which Judy fell in with kind of men who took over, people who took over her
Used her
life. That
money.
kind of becomes a constant thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That scene was so good.
The scene where she's like, Dorothy can't be broke.
I know. She's
Yeah,
like,
Dorothy
I'm
can't be
Dorothy, for God's sake. Dorothy can't be broke.
And I think I would have liked to have seen more of A Star Is Born, because that was a really big, because she hadn't really done big films for a while to that.
Yeah.
And that was such a success. And I think, they capture it with the Oscar and a discussion about that. But I think it would have been, I mean, I know it's a made for TV series. There's only so much you can cover.
This isn't a critique
So
on them.
much
It's more
time.
just like,
No,
yeah,
it's more
There's so much we could do.
Yeah, there's so, I mean, I think
and
they
I think
did
some
pick
of the
really great
Europe
moments.
concert tours,
Yes.
Yeah.
That's kind of cut.
and some of that stuff that she was doing in those kind of in between times, and kind of the fluctuations with like her mental health, which we get a little bit of, but I think we, but
Well, it
otherwise,
goes to show like how much this woman did that
Yeah.
even in this like almost 3-hour life
I know.
story, we're like, we're missing major things.
right.
Did the Judy Garland show, like the Christmas
Not yet.
episode we love? Okay, that's later on.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Because
guys,
that's what I want.
the guys that she like signed with, who she kind of let take over her management, they're, I think, the ones who are responsible for.
Yeah. They
that.
did do good things.
Okay.
They got her bridged into TV. I would have loved to have seen Easter Parade.
Easter Parade.
Yes.
Like a little Gene
Yeah.
Kelly
That would be
actor
so
action.
fun.
But also we could tell, like, I don't think Judy Davis is a dancer like Judy Garland was. So
No.
they stayed very
They-
much away
yeah.
from anything that would have had her doing more. I mean, her work
Sure.
though on all of the drag we get to see of her.
I know.
It's so good.
It's so good. Well,
It's like
Tammy
flawless.
Blanchard,
It's
too.
insane.
Tammy Blanchard, we can't
they've
stop
paneled,
talking about how good
Like
they
the two
both
of them,
are.
they're incredible. I don't know else who could do this, and then it makes me think about like the Renee Zellweger of it all. That
Right, which is like blasphemy.
Even though I like it.
I have to revisit it. I have to revisit it now because Derek brought it up too, and I was like, I really haven't seen it in so long.
It's been a while.
I need to go back and revisit it. I remember what Derek said was like he didn't like any of the flashbacks, and I was like, I agree.
That they were like rough.
The flashbacks were. I remember those being rough.
They could have kept it to that like short period. Of her.
I may have watched it before we started this pod.
It was a long time.
It was. I think I watched it like, when it came out.
Same.
And I've not seen it since.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I wish we got some of her flower shop.
Yeah,
that would
flower
have
shop.
Tammy
that section.
Yeah,
the Judy Garland flower shop.
Give us more.
Well, and I think
That's
also
propaganda.
would have been nice to see a bit more. Again, it would have been really hard to put in on, but just the amount of work she was doing and amount of films she was doing.
Like a fast montage through.
Right. And we got like the magazine covers, we got posters and stuff.
Though. Yeah.
Budget, the costumes, the sets.
Also, maybe would have liked like the real breakage point with her mom.
Yeah.
Because it
kind of just
really
happens
there.
quickly.
But like again, this is not notes because I'm even thinking in my head like what you're saying. I'm like, yes, it would have been so cool to see like a whole month.
But it would have been 8 hours.
And it would have cost them so much money.
And like licensing and all of that.
Yeah.
Everything.
Horrifying.
I'm sure the Wizard of Oz section of it all, they were like, okay.
Well, that's why it was what it was.
Yeah.
It's like here's a tiny
quick little something.
Yes.
What was I going to say? Oh, I do think in this, I mean, I haven't seen even the third part. This is my first time.
Completely fresh in it.
So I'm not sure what happens after, but I do feel like Liza is a very ancillary character.
Yeah.
She's kind of just there. And part of me wishes we got a little something.
I think that's going to continue that way.
Okay. And that's what I read in the review. I think it was the New York Times review that was
just
Liza
downplayed. Don't go into show business ever.
Right.
I love that moment. Also,
Don't you
the mommy dearest moment with her. I quoted it. It's so good. I wrote, "This is mommy dearest." Wait.
There's some scary moments.
Sick Liza, can't you see? Mommy's busy.
And Liza's
I died because it's just like so campy.
It was.
It's magical.
It really was. Oh, campy. She's like, this is exactly what happens to me on set. The directors yell at me and get
Mommy's mad
at
at MGM, not you. I'm gonna say that to my future child. Mommy's mad at MGM, not you.
Exactly. Not you.
It's just that was campy to me in the best way.
So such good camp in this section.
Thank you for just expanding what you would have loved to have seen a little bit more. And there's a lot obviously in Lorna's book that is not in this because it is through Lorna's perspective.
For sure.
Like her trying to kill Joey, which I can't wait to talk about. Cue our music.
Him.
Kill Joey.
Kill him.
Yeah, she's told to protect him always.
Cue our music.
So good. Music plays.
We'll see you in the episode.
Woo! Okay, I'm very excited. So, listeners, we are in the second part of this mini series, basically going up until after Carnegie Hall, her big moment there.
Victor Gaba.
The Victor Gaba of it all. We're going to get
these
two marriages, and we have some new actors that we'll talk through.
Allie, may you deliver us your bullets?
I will. Bullet point one, Judy is a star with her face splashed across magazine covers and movie posters and appearing in film after film for MGM. She is no longer a little girl and wants to be seen as a woman. On the set of Meet Me in St. Louis, Judy meets two people who will become fixtures in her life, Kay Thompson and director Vincent Minnelli. Despite warnings from friends that confirmed bachelor Vincent is not the marrying kind, Judy and Vincent marry, and she gives birth to baby Liza.
Baby Liza!
80 years old.
I love her. Bullet point two, despite giving up pills by dramatically tossing them into the river, Judy becomes increasingly reliant on them during filming of The Pirate. The stress of returning to work quickly postpartum and a lack of what perceived support from her husband and director, Judy suffers a breakdown. Her life further comes crashing down following a suspension from MGM and the firing from Annie Get Your Gun, and then suffers from a highly publicized suicide attempt. All right, bullet point. That's a dark one. Bullet point three. After divorcing Vincent, Kay introduces Judy to producer of B Pictures, Sid Luft. Judy is taken by Sid after he defends her honor from a drunk heckler. Kay's protestations are not enough, and Judy immediately falls for Sid and hires him as her manager. With Sid's help, Judy books concert tours, radio shows, and a return to vaudeville. After the birth of Lorna and the death of Judy's mother, Judy is back in the throes of addiction while filming A Star is Born. Despite these struggles, the movie is a huge success, with Judy becoming the front runner for the Best Actress at the Oscars. However, she devastatingly loses to Grace Kelly. Along with this setback, Judy is broke, struggling with her health. However, Judy cannot be held down for long, and after working with two new agents and losing Sid as her manager, Judy's back on top after a smash success of her Carnegie Hall concert.
Woo! Yes! You can't keep Judy down. Bring her down.
What I think I like about this movie so much is it just really shows like how like she like perseveres. Like
yes,
she can just get back up at it
for her kids.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with me, Felicity. We're back to Mommy Dearest.
Yes, I love it. I love it so much.
So just highlighting our newcomers.
Our new Judy.
We've got Judy Davis coming in. She is very well known, I mean, across the world, but Australia is where she's from, and that is where she is like one of the top.
She is the Judy Dench of Australia.
The Judy Dench.
She's the Meryl Streep. She's the Meryl Streep of Australia.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so
too. Her international breakout was My Brilliant Career in 1979. I
watched clips.
Oh, love.
Yeah.
She won two.
I watched that in a women's studies class in high school.
Oh, I love that.
But the eyes, Allie's eyes gave me.
My eyes are that I can't tell you what all happened. I have no memory.
You're like, I don't remember.
I like watched a clip. I don't really know what the film's about, but she's great in the clip I watched.
But she has a brilliant career, so it all works.
She has a brilliant career.
It really works.
Yes.
She won 2 BAFTA awards, Best Actress and Most Promising Newcomer. Oscar recognitions, A Passage to India, 1984. She was nominated for Best Actress. Husbands and Wives in 1992. She was nominated for Supporting Actress. As far as Emmys, she has won 3 Primetime Emmy Awards for Serving in Silence from 95. This, what we're talking about today, Life with Judy Garland, Me and My Shadows from 2001, as well as The Starter Wife in 2007. Golden Globe wins for Life with Judy Garland and One Against the Wind. She famously worked with Woody Allen. She's appeared in films by the Coen brothers and David Cronenberg. And as we said, just she's the queen of Australia. Not literally, but the acting queen.
She's an acting queen.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
And she has a Village Voice article where she talks about, the title of the article is Judy Davis on Letting Go of Judy Garland. She would have taken possession of me. This is from 2016. So the interviewer is asking her about, she played Marilyn Monroe on stage, and then she played obviously Judy Garland. We know that Lorna Luft, her daughter, was one of the producers. Was that daunting? Judy said, it is very, very daunting. She's such a beloved woman. She's iconic. Some of the scenes in that, I thought, no, they cannot be serious. They cannot be seriously expecting me to do this.
Yeah, she
But
fought a couple.
she's like, what?
Yeah, she's like,
What is
I
happening?
can't recreate
But
that
Lorna
lightning in a
Luft
bottle.
was tremendously supportive. She was there as a source. I remember at one point the makeup artist wanted to put some nail polish on me, and I said, I'm not sure that Garland wore nail polish. And she said, no, of course she would have. I said, let's ask Lorna. So we got Lorna over, and Lorna said,
Lorna.
no, she never wore nail polish.
That's
So,
astounding to
Interesting.
me.
yeah, like trivial example, but little moments like that.
But she
Um,
did with her Judy Garland
she
fragrance.
wore
Smells like mama.
Smells like
She
mama.
didn't wear that.
Oh my God.
She didn't wear that.
I'm obsessed. And then she talks about you can't carry all these people around, all these iconic people she's played. It was very difficult to let Miss Garland go, but of course I had to. Otherwise, she would have
She
taken
hired a
possession of
priest.
me. She needed an
She said a couple
exorcism.
Hail Marys.
She said I had to cut her off, cut her adrift. It was lovely knowing you. You're wonderful, but no, you have to go. You have to go. And I'm
Oh
gonna
my,
go over here.
oh my
Oh
God.
It
wow.
was a lot for her.
I
Well,
bet
that's like I think that
she embodied.
happens when you play some of these roles. Like, was it who
Oh
was it
yeah.
with the guy who played Elvis? Like, he couldn't
Oh
Oh
yeah.
stop
yeah.
talking.
Austin Butler.
Yeah,
He's like, I had to go to
like you
speech
hear about
therapy.
that. Like these
Yeah.
people become so,
Yeah, it's your life.
ingrained in this, and it's that, and especially, I mean, she was such a fantastic. She kind of just really channeled her, so I can see
Yeah.
that
And
being.
someone so specific. I think at one point he talks in the commentary, our director talks about how Judy sort of had like maybe a slight lisp as a
And the
kid.
little like
And then you kind
slide
of
of the
correct
mouth,
it by going
the
to the
overbite.
sound. Yeah,
Yeah.
side, the overbite. And they're like, Judy Davis did the overbite even. Like
They
her
told her
S's
that
sound
was
specific.
something that they would like to see, and she made it
She
happen.
made it happen. Like she was researching
That's amazing.
photos all in every corner of her trailer.
Wow,
Yeah.
Um,
It
and
shows.
interesting.
I mean, it's a
yeah,
flawless performance in many ways.
the interviewer asks her if there was a part that was the most challenging, and she said, all that singing. Bob Ackerman, the director, said you have to sing along with it because if you're just miming it, it won't be believable. She said, fine, fine, great. But then she said, you try singing along with Judy Garland more than once, maybe 20 times. It's hard.
It's so hard.
I am a bit of a
No,
singer, but she was a phenomenal singer. I was hoarse for the morning after. But she's like, I did grow a lot as a vocalist because of that. So she is singing
Well,
along,
of course she is,
you
because
know.
you can't mouth that. That would
But that's hard.
that's so hard.
Just be
but
doing
yeah.
it over and
20
over and
takes.
over.
Well, and I can feel it
Oh
too,
my
becoming like almost like over the top, trying to get those almost like becoming like a drag
Yes.
queen kind of style
yes.
performance.
Right.
Um,
Yes.
if you're not kind of reining it back in.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah. It's a lot.
I think this is from the same article, the
Yeah.
Choice article. She talked about listening to the tapes, to those like autobiography tapes, the tapes that never
That never
got turned
really
into
came to
anything, and
be.
how that was like really influential to her.
Mm.
And they
Good
added a
research.
bunch of that into the work. But she really had a tight relationship with Robert Ackerman, Bob Ackerman,
Yeah.
who directed. They just were consistently in conversation.
Hmm.
And she was so uncomfortable throughout most of this because
I would be.
she had brown
Yeah.
Oh
contacts
yeah, the
in her eye.
contacts. Hugh Laurie
yes,
said he had to like stop one day because he's like, this is too much. This
Too
is too
much.
painful.
And when she had the prosthetics, they called it Puff Judy.
yeah, that suit, yeah, that
Yes,
was
Judy.
And those prosthetics were very uncomfortable. And then like the heat that they were
The
dealing
heat, the
with in many of the
humidity.
situations, and like
would be
also some of the
miserable. Yeah,
environments that they rented out were like being used by regular
The
people,
restaurant
restaurant,
scene, they were like,
oh,
and
we're also gonna let people
they'd
in.
have to stop filming, and she would be, it was when she was doing it was the meeting of Sid Luft, and that scene, it was apparently really hot that day,
Yeah,
and they had
humid,
to do it
rainy.
like all day because people kept
oh,
interrupting it.
They're like, what's going on
So
here?
she was put also through it, I think, in a sense of like
The
it was
set.
not comfortable doing
No.
this.
no,
She's doing one of the hardest, she's playing one of the most iconic people in cinema history
Yeah,
culture,
yeah.
and she's also like not
In this
comfortable.
uncomfortable environment.
Yes. It's
well, I think too
crazy.
because they're trying to fit so much in a short time. Like they're probably changing steps a lot. They're changing, what they're doing.
Yeah.
So you've got to
Yeah.
constantly be going. And
And her
I don't know how
costumes
they do
changed
it.
a lot too. Like
Yeah,
it was
her
kind of like
hair.
what happened with Star
The
is
hair, the
Born.
wigs.
She kind of
Yeah,
went through some of that, which is like when Judy Garland was, I want to read, there's a whole book on like the making of A Star is Born that I really want to read.
yeah, it's good.
because I have it here. I like need to read this book because I also love the lore of how many like iterations it's had
Yeah.
Yes,
too.
Barbara,
Beyond Judy
Judy,
Garland.
Lady
Yeah.
Gaga.
Yes, yes, it's just so fun. But even with that, like they've shot the whole thing in Technicolor, and then they're like, never mind, we're gonna go back and do CinemaScope. And then they like also changed so many costumes on Judy. And this is all while Judy is in
Wow.
postpartum and like also
That's a
dealing,
lot.
grappling with her mother's passing,
Yeah.
which also
Yeah.
brought back up her father
Her father
passing.
Yep.
passing.
It's a lot. It's just so much. It's the grueling schedules. Everyone's like looking at her like she has to get things right really
The first
quickly, and she
time.
can't
Right.
do that. Like she's
No.
And
not
she's like
a monkey.
delivering at a high level.
And
Yeah,
expecting her like both after both babies, like having to be on set immediately, like she needs to work.
I know.
Right. And
Um,
feel good and
Like
yeah,
truly
and
that's
treated
in a
like
really
great.
much.
physical job.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I truly did not know anything about Judy Davis until this film. I don't think I've really watched any of her films. She was a
Knew of her.
big Woody Allen girl,
Yes, that's
which
what
we
I knew her a lot
all,
from.
Has
Yeah.
yes, as we all
a
know,
new lens.
yeah, Woody Allen's a bit tough to revisit these
Mhm.
days. Um, and also like I think she's in The Ref is one of her big movies. I think it's called The Ref,
Mm.
and it's Kevin
Oh, was that what?
Spacey.
Oh
Yeah.
shoot.
I was like, "Ooh,
Okay, she's worked with all of them.
she's surrounded by the problematic men of the 90s, 80s, 70s." So yeah, she's of that time, but she was
I
really
mean,
known for
Kind of hard
playing.
not to be.
right.
Men
Yes,
are
When
yeah,
you're
just
working at
fucking.
that level, yeah.
I know,
Right.
especially at the time when she was coming blossoming. But yeah, she was known for playing like really neurotic characters. She's played addicts, I think, before this too.
Mhm.
So I think that's what also like
Sure.
opened her up into this role. And she does surprisingly look like Judy
She
Garland.
does.
Yeah.
Especially certain facial expressions. And
Yeah.
then when she's singing it,
And she looks like
Carnegie
Tammy.
Hall, she looks like
Yeah,
Tammy. They
Tammy.
look
Yeah, she looks like she could be an older Tammy. Yeah, for sure.
like
Yeah.
it's absolutely wild. Some of those shots and the angles they get that where it just literally looks just
There were
right.
some moments where I was like, they really should have just kept Tammy on for a little bit longer. I
Well,
did
like
have that
Yeah,
thought.
we were
maybe
debating
in
that.
St. Louis, I feel she looked a little bit old. Not
Long in the
too,
tooth, as we say.
Playing like a
yes.
21-year-old and
Yes,
she's
I
playing
know
in
a
her
exactly.
baby
40s, I
She's like
think.
in high school in the movie,
In
right?
the movie. And Judy was like
It was
in
like
her mid
early
20s.
20s. Yeah,
Yeah,
early
early
mid.
20s.
It's wild.
Yeah, early mid. Like she was so young in that. Yeah, and also like I do think because we have Judy Davis in those opening scenes with Vincent Minnelli, there's like she comes with such a maturity to her that I was like, I don't think Judy had that quite yet.
Just yet.
Just
She's
yet.
still,
No.
yeah, she's
Yeah,
still
And I think
it
naive.
felt like the 40-year-old version of Judy in the 20-year-old.
Because it
yeah,
was.
Because it
and it
was.
was. And I
Yeah.
think she was trying to kind of. She was at
She
time
got
in her
Like
moments.
career
downplay
when
it.
she was
Yeah.
trying to be more with Judy Garland,
Oh,
like
I see what
trying to
you're
be
saying.
more grown up and
Older.
more
Yeah.
mature. But yeah, I feel like she probably was in real life. That's
She was still, yeah,
she was still
super
quite young,
young.
and I mean, she comes across that way in the movie, in
Right.
the
Yeah.
movie in St. Louis.
I love the moment with Kate Thompson being like, don't forget to hit this moment. And
Kate
she's like,
Thompson.
she's so
I
like,
loved seeing Kate Thompson.
oh, and that woman
Kate
is
Thompson, let's
stunning.
talk
She
about
was so
her.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
Sanja Smits.
Yes, Canadian.
She's Canadian.
Yeah,
She's
I did
best.
not know her, but
Yeah,
she
me
looked,
neither.
her
She looks like
voice,
her.
her
She's
movement,
got
Her
the
little
everything.
style.
accent.
Yeah,
She's
So
got the
cute.
style.
So she has worked a lot in several major Canadian TV series, one of which is Street Legal from the late 80s to the early 90s. She played Carrie Barr. She was in Traitors, not the one with
not
Alan
the show.
Cumming, the reality show. Traitors, late 90s, where she plays Sally Ross. The 11th Hour, early thousands, she plays Megan Redner. She's appeared in films, most notably Videodrome from 1983 and Owning Mahoney from 2003.
She wasn't on Road to Avonlea though, Allie. I'm sad about that. It's always
But
been
Lottie
That's
was.
tough.
But Lottie was.
Yes.
That's how I knew who she was.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was like,
Same.
this
I was
woman
like, I
is
know this
a
person.
stern Avonlea resident.
Yes, she is.
Stern
Yeah,
athlete.
staunch. The women in Avonlea, the
Are
ones
the
who
best.
they're the best, especially the unmarried.
get shit done.
The
Yeah.
unmarried women in Avonlea do not fuck with them.
Right. They're like,
They
I,
don't.
laying down the
Like
We
law.
run that
Hetty.
community.
Miss Hetty King.
Miss
Okay.
Hetty King.
Miss
I'm
Hetty
here
King.
for it.
We're gonna get you in.
I
Allie's a
need
big
to.
one.
I know.
Allie's a big one.
Derek's big. You're big.
I know.
Yeah,
Like,
Derek, I know.
I'm
When
missing
you
out.
talked about it on the podcast, I messaged Derek. I'm like, I need you to
How
send
do
me
I-
these.
We need to be.
Is your mind blown? Because I haven't seen half of these episodes
No,
because
I
we
only
didn't have
watched
access.
it was a big deal in my family. We watched it on
That's-
Disney
that's
Channel, I think.
sad.
Was how we
Disney
it was like-
Channel.
Like Sunday nights on Disney Channel. It was a big, my mom is a huge fan. And so I was
Same.
like, Mom, I've got
This was my
a
culture.
hookup. I know. Yeah.
The culture that made me say culture
Is Rota.
is
Is Miss
Rota
Hattie
Hadley.
King.
Miss
Miss
Hattie
Hattie
King
King.
is why I am single child free by choice. So
She
there
is
you go.
incredible.
Love it.
When I was young, though, I used to think about she falls in the shower and no one's there. And it scarred me when I was a child.
No, that's
That scarred me.
a
Yes,
big fear
that
design.
one. Yes,
Stop
oh my God.
it.
I was like, Hattie King's
Where's
down.
my medic alert bracelet?
Anyways, not to like veer us off, but listeners, if you are into Rota Hadley, you are in good company.
Yeah, let us know.
Thank you
Let
though
us
for
know.
saying Lottie, because it's not listed on her Jane Eastwood.
Yeah, Jane Eastwood.
Yes, let me see if I could find
Oh, I
that
found
here.
it.
Did you see it?
Oh, wait, are you talking about Judy, the Judy?
No, Judy's here, but where is
Oh,
my
Rota Avonlea.
Avonlea? Because was she on Anne of Green Gables? She was on Anne of Green Gables,
Anne of
right?
Green
She's
Gables.
yes,
Yeah.
she's the
She
was-
she is the mom at the beginning that Anne is
Yeah.
working for.
Right. Like Miss Hammond?
Mrs. Hammond.
Miss
Terrible.
Hammond.
Mrs. Hammond's terrible.
Oh, no,
She
Miss
is, but I
Hannigan
think she
Hammond.
is on Avonlea as well.
Thank you. You solved my mystery because I was like, I can't find what I know her from.
Oh my
It
God,
wasn't.
this
It
is
sure wasn't
funny.
Andrea Martin together again.
Oh my God, I
We're
would
back
watch
to the
that.
Beanstalk.
I'd love
the
to
Friday
watch
No, but I
13th,
did-
the series.
I did go and look at her. She was on SCTV because she was married to like Joe Flaherty from SCTV. His brother she was married to.
Oh,
If that means anything to you.
She's got a long resume over here.
Anne of Green Gables is not.
Joan.
Do you see Anne of Green Gables in the 80s though? I do not.
89.
No.
I think 89, 91.
I don't
It is
see it.
not
That's so
on her
sad.
Wikipedia. This is Miss Jane Eastwood.
Candy Mountain.
I'm pretty sure I'm looking at the right woman.
Is it under TV?
No.
That's a
I don't
bummer.
think so. Let me go look at TV because it wasn't television though, was it? Anne of Green Gables?
Anne of Green Gables was a miniseries, wasn't it?
Maybe you're right. Hold on. 87. It was 89.
I think. I could be wrong.
I see it nowhere on here.
Hmm.
Oh my goodness. But I think, oh yeah, here it is, 85.
85.
Okay.
85.
Mrs. Hammond.
Mrs. Hammond.
Predate
There she
me.
is.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, thank you so
Predates
much
me.
for this moment. But Lottie, the character that Jane Eastwood plays, she kind of takes on another character named Vern, I believe, who's in the book. She takes on a couple people. She's like the housekeeper and basically like Judy's number one person to go like beg things out of and to keep her stable.
For help.
And she's wonderful because she's that character actress. She is that character
I
actress
know it.
that you want
Yeah.
in everything. You've recognized
My
her,
big
right?
Greek wedding.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's in Hairspray.
Hairspray.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Yes, she's like in everything. She's just kind of there. She's always kind of playing like a matronly,
Oh,
magical,
I love-
pissed off lady.
Love
Yeah.
a pissed off matron.
We love a Rachel Lynde.
Yes. Yes, Rachel Lynde.
Rachel Lynde is also iconic.
Obsessed. Obsessed.
Anyways,
What
just
a
saying,
great rabbit
like,
hole.
those women make me excited to get older, you know?
Yeah, you're like, that's gonna be me.
Jane
I'm gonna be an
Lynde-
angry
Jane,
matron.
Jane wait, what's her name? Jane Eastwood?
Jane
Eastwood,
Eastwood.
I
Yeah, Jane
believe.
Eastwood.
Oh.
Sorry, it took us down the Jane Eastwood rabbit
She's
hole.
Canadian. There you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
What a
Was
great rabbit
this
hole.
shot in Canada? It seems
Yes.
like there's a lot of
Yes, there's a
Canadian.
lot.
Canadian.
Canadian. Didn't know.
Did not know that.
Let's talk about Victor Garber.
Let's talk about Victor
Oh,
Garber.
Victor
Garber.
I said star of a Sunday night special.
Daddy! Legally Blonde. He was not good in that one.
He was
I mean,
horrible, legally
he was
blonde.
a bad
acting.
character.
He plays a lot of like that man.
He was me too.
He's
but
a little bit hashtag me too.
Titanic.
I
Titanic.
felt for him.
Titanic.
Nobody
Fine.
would listen to him.
Thomas Andrews.
Andrews. Dang, I was
Thomas Andrew.
Thomas
He was
Andrews.
he was the engineer, right?
Yes. He's like,
if this is not good, we shouldn't be doing this.
but he was warning. He was like, we shouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
So sorry.
Oh my God, Victor Garber.
But
Daddy
lots
Max.
of Broadway stage success. Tony Award noms for Sweeney Todd,
Sweeney.
Assassins, Damn Yankees, Lend Me a Tenor.
Jesus in the Godspell movie.
Holy
Godspell, yeah.
shit.
Like there's so much.
Played Thomas Andrews in Titanic.
He also did Assassins, right? On
Yeah,
Broadway?
he has
Yeah.
a Tony nom for Assassin.
And he was Damn Yankees. I was obsessed with him on that
Damn
cast album.
Yankees. Multiple Emmy noms for Alias, Brothers and Sisters.
Oh, Alias.
He's
like
super
su-
close with Jennifer,
Yes, with Jennifer
Garner.
There you go.
Yes,
I think he officiated. Yeah.
What? With Ben Affleck?
You know,
Yes.
he's
No,
Avonlea girl.
Stop
Yes.
it. Wait, that's insane. We need to find a photo.
And I sat next to him at
What?
what play was it?
That makes sense. You would.
Robert Downey
One
Jr.'s play, like from Lincoln Center a
You're
couple
one
years
degree
ago.
away.
He was
Victor
with
Garber's
Nathan
iconic.
Lane.
I'd be like, you're the engineer.
It was wild. I was like,
He
these
is
two
like
guys.
the career when I was pursuing theater.
You're like,
That's
look
a
at what he's
career I
doing.
want though. It's like he's
Broadway.
in everything, but he's very like who knows who he
He could
is.
just walk
Yeah,
on the
he could
street.
have a normal life, but he's
He's a
like in
normal
everything:
life,
TV,
but he's in
movies,
everything.
He's in
stage. Yeah,
everything. Legends of
He's got a
Tomorrow.
voice of butter.
6
They
yes.
should
Primetime
give
Emmy
they
nom.
should have given Sid Luft a song in this. That's what they told us.
Have him sing.
Give him a Victor Victoria song. Julie
Oh,
Andrews. He's in that.
Stop.
He's done it all. He's
He's-
done it all. And
He's daddy.
go Canada. I just said Canada.
Go
Canada.
what?
Go Canada.
Go Canada.
Yeah.
Go Canada for Victor Garber.
By the way, I keep getting asked if I'm Canadian here, and I just am going with it.
I mean,
So
you are
No.
adjacent.
It's
I am.
better to be from Canada right now. So
exactly.
Also, it's
So,
a nicer thing to say at this moment.
Yes,
it is. I'm like, oh yeah, yep,
please.
that's right.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Victor Garber's my neighbor.
We're besties.
Just add that in next. Add that in
He's
next.
my
Big fan of
He's
him.
my dad. No.
With Jane Eastland.
Jane Eastwood.
Eastwood.
The wood, the
I just want
land.
to like name her Mrs. Hammond character.
Yes.
God, she's so wretched in that scene. Like
Yes,
I
she is.
literally
She's
see
so
her in my
mean.
head.
Oh
She's
no.
so mean. Anne Shirley.
That's not nice.
No, you can't be mean to Anne Shirley.
How dare she?
Not in this household.
Very upset about this.
Anyway.
All right, let's chat about Hugh Laurie. I didn't even know that was him. We were like,
know.
oh,
And
I had totally forgotten it was him. Like
yeah,
I knew,
it was pre his like break.
pre-house.
Pre-
House
pre-house.
I
MD.
knew him from a lot of his like British comedy that he was had done in
He's
like
a Brit.
He's a
80s,
Brit
90s.
comedy.
My dad was like into a lot of that stuff, so we'd always have it on.
Aw.
I don't feel like he looks like Vincent. I'm curious
No.
to like why they
He
cast
loved
him.
those contacts.
He hated the contacts.
He
It's
hated the
like,
contact.
that little
I
girl
know.
they cast as Liza Minnelli though.
She looked
Holy, not the little
Yeah.
little one.
The teenager one.
The
Yeah.
teen one.
I was like,
did they like superimpose?
Yeah, I thought so
footage?
too.
Like she looks like her.
it's really
Yeah, and I
Like
think
Hugh
'cause
Laurie.
Vincent's got such an like distinguishable face that
Yeah.
it's hard. I think as
he does, and
I
that
feel like Hugh
Liza
Laurie's got
Liza
Does
Liza
captured.
have
face.
strong features. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hugh Laurie, yeah, UK comedy starred in Blackadder and a bit of Fry and Laurie with Stephen Fry.
name?
Yeah, global fame, House MD. He played Dr. Gregory House from 2004 to 2012. That was his career-defining performance. 2 Golden Globe Awards for House, multiple Emmy noms, 6 for House, multiple Screen Actors Guild Awards. One of the highest TV actors at the peak of House. He earned around 700,000 per episode.
Damn, get it, House.
Crazy. Film appearances, Sense and
He's like in the
Sensibility.
Guinness Book, right?
Is he?
Yeah.
What?
He's in
For
the Guinness
what?
Book of World Records, but maybe not
What did he
anymore.
do
But
for
he was
that?
Yeah,
the most watched leading man
Whoa.
on television. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, what a
That
weird
show
award,
is-
number one.
Most watched.
Most
that's
watched.
People
huge
love
show.
House. I've never seen
Yeah,
it.
it's kind of like Doctor Who for me, where I'm like,
I've heard of it.
Same. It's one
I
of those
don't
ones
know
that like it would be on and someone would be watching it and I'd walk by.
It's like
I
Law
can't,
and
I
Order.
can't say I've
Yeah.
seen a single second.
I've
of
watched
this-
more Law and Order than I have House.
Of House,
And
yeah.
I've watched.
Doctor Who.
I mean, SVU. That's my comfort show. So
SVU.
It was my roommates in college. It was their like bedtime lullaby.
That's so funny.
Same.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
yeah,
So
I need to
be
watch
on
really
it.
like messed up.
10-1.
horrible
You're like,
things.
what great
Yeah.
dreams I'm about to
I
have.
went to sleep to the dun-dun.
Oh
But honestly, I got used to it and I was fine.
my God, that's so funny. He appeared in Sense and Sensibility, 101 Dalmatians,
Great film.
That's right.
Tomorrowland. He's also a blues musician. He's released
Yes,
albums
he
and
like plays like
toured.
45 instruments.
And he's directed episodes of House and he's authored a novel called The Gun Seller. So he's done it all.
You Lord.
Like what? Take a break.
Yeah.
Fascinating creature.
Take a break, sir.
I also just want to shout out how much I want to like deep dive with Vincent Minnelli. Like I
Yeah.
really
He's an
now
interesting,
am fascinated because he's literally directed every queen.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Ma-
And made them look stunning.
made
I mean, they
them-
already were stunning.
They're already stunning, but he like captures them. And I didn't know this. He's responsible for the Wooden Soldier dance.
No way.
That's him
Wait, what?
in the Radio City
Are
musical.
you serious?
Yes.
Really?
Minnelli?
Vincent Minnelli, his career
Was
before
he,
he
like-
came to Hollywood is fascinating. I just went through his Wikipedia. I would like to go through a proper biography of
Yeah.
him and like really pour in.
Yeah, I
'Cause he
read
had
which
Go
one
ahead.
do you have? Which
I don't have a
the
biography of
Star is
him.
Born book. That's what we were talking about. Not a Vincent Minnelli
Yes. No
That's right.
Vincent Minnelli. I need one, but he has a biographer, and like also they really didn't go into the fact that apparently it is very known. There's evidence to back this that when Vincent lived in New York before coming to Hollywood, because he made his start here, and the Hollywood big guys, the big shots, they took note and they were like, we want to bring him over here because he's like in his 40s when he met Judy.
Yeah, he's a little bit older.
He's older. So he had a whole career that started with shop window dressing, which is very Baumian, which I love.
Yeah.
And started with, that's where he got like his first design, like kind of, I guess cutting his teeth. And then it just kind of emerged. It kind of naturally went into theater for him. He was in Chicago before coming to New York. But yeah, okay, let me pull up the thing on the Radio City Music Hall because I literally died. I was like, what? He's iconic. Not only has he done like incredible, like I can't even list how many films, like from Brigadoon,
every film
On a Clear Day,
with every incredible actress,
Cabin in the Sky.
Yes. Which is the tornado from Wizard of Oz. Thank you.
The father of Liza.
The father of the bride. It's his film.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he is the father of Liza. I mean, that's huge.
Iconic.
That is
Okay, here it is. I found it.
Okay, tell us.
December 1932, Minnelli was hired as the chief costume designer for the newly opened Radio City Music Hall.
Oh my God.
On Thursday nights every week, the music hall had a lavish stage performance by the Roxettes before the 1 week run for the film. If you have seen the 1980s Annie, you are seeing the Roxettes, just to orient you. Each week, Minnelli, art director Clark Robinson, and dance director Russell Markert had their rehearsals harshly criticized by theater impresario Samuel Roxy Rothafel. Robinson immediately resigned after one heated exchange with Rothafel, who then selected Minnelli as the new art director. So he went from costume designer to art director. Minnelli was the designer of the Parade of the Wooden Soldiers, a piece that is still performed today by the Rockettes in the Christmas Spectacular.
So he designed it.
He designed it.
That's amazing.
Choreographed it.
Yes.
Okay, that's
so he did
crazy.
the costuming, he did the staging, he did the choreography.
It's just crazy. And
that's
also,
one of my favorite things in the world.
To the biographer, he said though when Vincent was in New York, he was openly gay.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Then went to Hollywood, that wasn't allowed.
Oh, right. Because we get that moment in the film where
it's the Roger Eden.
Roger's like, I don't think he's marriage material.
Kind.
And she's like, it's artistic flair.
Yeah, artistic flair.
Been there, done that, honey. Don't do it.
He was giving Gene Kelly all the sexy costumes in The Pirate.
There's a moment. Not her. She talks about that. She's like, Gene Kelly.
Yeah.
I mean,
come on. Gene Kelly.
I mean, who wouldn't be I've heard he was a tyrant as well, but
oh God, yeah, Barbara Streisand's talking about him in her book.
Ooh,
Barbara did not hold back. I mean,
nope.
I think Judy was like somewhere in the middle with him.
Yeah.
I think he also respected her.
Yeah.
He's one of those people, like if you thought he was above you, you were treated like crap. Like poor sweet Debbie Reynolds.
Yeah, Debbie Reynolds.
Debbie deserved better.
Oh my God, Debbie's a queen.
I love
her.
But
anyways,
the grandmother in Halloween Town, as I always say.
You always bring up Halloween Town.
I love Halloween Town.
I'll never stop. I'll never stop.
Oh my God. But anyways, I just thought that was a random fun fact about Vincent Minnelli that I did not know.
I didn't know that either.
He still permeates culture.
Absolutely wild.
And like, his filmography is
stunning.
Absolutely insane. So I get though that I can't imagine like Judy's going through all this and he's just like this man worked. Like he just was in love with his work. Very what's Meryl Streep's character in Devil Wears Prada?
Miranda Priestley.
Miranda Priestley. Very Miranda Priestley. Like,
right, of like I'm married to my work. I know that scene where she's trying to like get steamy with him and she's like, stay with me, don't go anywhere.
Yeah,
he's like,
it's so uncomfortable.
He's like, I am going.
It's very he's
just like letting her mouth like move.
I know, I was like,
I don't know if you guys have watched Huge Revelry, but when he's like trying to like be with that girl and he's just like looks pained.
I haven't gotten there. Oh no.
I was getting that
you gotta
spoilers.
Sorry. No, it's
also
totally fine.
Hudson Williams was in my dream last night.
Who?
Hudson Williams. He plays
yes,
not Ilya.
Shane. Yeah.
I was like, my dream was like I had to teach this guitar class on Zoom. And he was one of my students.
It could happen.
What's happening here? Someone analyze it.
You might need to learn to play guitar for
someone analyze
films.
For a film. I mean,
you just reminded me of that. Like terrifying.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, back
to it. Sorry, Ilya, huge Wizard of Oz fan. Just saying.
We need to get him on the pod.
I know.
Let's get him on.
What did that come up in? Where did he like go off on
some interview? I think they were just talking about like how he was when he was a kid. He'd like pretend to be like play the movie. acted out, and it was like his favorite
Well,
movie.
I'll search
welcome.
it. I'll search
I
it.
know.
Welcome
I was
to the
like,
club.
yeah, bro, come on.
Hello. Get with the times.
So good.
Any other rabbit holes that either of you fell down before we walk through our film with the highlights from the book alongside?
I could give a shout out just quickly. I mean, not really a rabbit hole. She's just my girl, is Kay Thompson.
Yeah,
Yes,
give
I
a
love
shout
her so much.
out.
I'm in love with her. I'll bring some proper research to next week's because I just adore her so much. I did read her biography that I lent to a friend, and I've never seen it again. So I like need to get my hands back on that biography.
Never
So
seen
good.
it again. It wasn't me.
It was not EmKay.
EmKay
I know
didn't
who
steal it.
is. And she does, I'll just hint, she does Judy Garland shows. So it's in good hands. It's in good hands.
Oh,
okay,
shoot.
okay.
Okay.
It's in very good hands.
Okay.
But I was introduced to Kay Thompson through Liza Minnelli's show that she was touring before. It was her last Broadway show that she did at the Palace, Liza at the Palace. All was in tribute to Kay Thompson. I was like, who is this queen? And then I remember at the same time that was happening, around that time, I discovered Eloise was written by this woman, Kay Thompson.
Insane,
I was just like,
which is so crazy.
And like, this doesn't make any sense. You're telling me she's a vocal arranger and she had this incredible club act, and she's also a children's book writer, and she also lived at the Plaza for some time rent free. Like, she just is a wild, eccentric,
wild story.
Magical, like old Hollywood story. And she was truly like a virtuoso. She had perfect pitch.
She is somebody that I feel you could do like a cool, like almost like a Miss Maisel type of show, right? About a character like her.
Yes, I would love that.
Like
Allie,
Kay Thompson,
from your mouth to
God's ears.
to God's
living in the
ears.
Plaza, just living her
Could you
life.
imagine the thoughts they could get filming in the Plaza?
She needs a full biopic. Like,
yeah,
yeah, I think she's just really interesting and she's someone that people don't really know a lot about, who are not,
But she was like there
obsessive.
in all of these movies that we know. Yeah.
I think there's this there's like a birthday party that was on television, like I want to say like Chevy or Ford was behind it, and she starts it, and I think of it all the time. She's literally like, hello, hello, like she's just like this big like voice, we're having a real party. It has this, she was so good at doing the like the yeah, like the notes that would just be a little dissonant.
Yes, a little dissonant.
I mean, all of the really good arrangements are her, and like Roger Edens and her were super close. Their birthdays were the same day, I think.
Oh.
And they would have rival like musical birthday, like everyone
extravaganza.
So
fun.
Like
drunken music.
They're like, I'm gonna define gravity. No, I am.
I want to be at that. Like, you're at like Don't Tell Mamas or something and having like a dueling party.
It was a dueling party.
Pianos.
I'm a big Audrey Hepburn fan, so I always think about her in Funny Face, and that was sort of my first
like the only kind of thing she really did on screen.
Yeah, and that was again kind of an interesting character where she was like the editor of this fashion magazine.
Miranda
and
Priestley.
She was in charge. She was this woman who was in charge, and
her voice too is
very cool.
So her voice is so low. She's almost like a female tenor.
I love
Oh, it's good.
Give us the low notes.
B. Arthur before B. Arthur. Like,
and I love her little accent. Her little
yes.
Is it New York? Is she from New York?
No, she's from Midwest.
I
think
she's not like New York accent.
Like, she's the refined
Mid-Atlantic.
Mid-Atlantic.
She's got
she's got that going on.
Yeah, and Sanja.
No, she had a pathway into performing, but I think she struggled with a lot of her own neuroses that kind of got in her way, because she was supposed to be in some Broadway show that Vivian Vance from I Love Lucy fame placed her in.
Oh, okay.
Because she was temperamental and hard to work with. So she did take a more behind the scenes, and she was like very, very close with Judy. They had a roller coaster, I think, relationship as well. Also, some people suggested that they may have been more than just friends. That is out in the ethers. Who knows if that's true? No one ever really has confirmed that or denied it.
Judy K.
Yeah.
Judy K.
That's their couple name.
Oh my, that's their couple name.
Judy
a famous Broadway actress, a past Madame Morabelle.
Morabelle.
Yes. But also they do pepper in just a gentle nod that she is Liza's godmother, which is
and
I think their relationship was really
she took
special,
care of her,
and she really helped. She really took her in.
Yeah.
Because Kay was very much like, I think, operating in an apartment by herself with injuries, and she was older.
Oh, that's so hard.
Was like not doing well.
I don't think she had a lot of money either. Because wasn't there something about she was living at the Plaza really cheap, and then
I think she
a
lived
certain,
rent free for some
and
time.
then
That's
that certain
wild.
Think there's lore with
owner.
it being Trump kicking her out. I don't think it was. I think it was a little
Okay.
too early to
Okay.
have been Trump at the time, but she was asked to eventually leave, but she was living there
They're
for
like,
8 years.
hey, girl,
And she would get away with it because
love
she's
you
like, I put you on
lots.
the map with all of
She
these.
did, yeah.
So
I'm
she's
still there
like,
to this day, like in
she's
the
honestly
in
like
the
the
lobby.
original
Yeah, you
influencer.
still have
She's
the
like,
portrait and
you
everything.
support me here,
For me, put me up.
put me up.
I get it, girl.
So good.
Yeah, like I just like I think about the plaza in that time, and it's like, oh my God, I just would have
I would
killed
love
I
to.
know.
Yeah,
and
that's why we
die.
do. We need the miniseries or the
I
biopic.
know.
Yeah, that'd be so
I
great.
know. I'm with you on this.
Yeah.
This is the next, like, it is like, it would be like a marriage almost between Gilded Age architecture and
Yes.
Marvel Smith
And
and
Marvelous
Maisel.
Yes.
in
Like, and mixed.
interactions
Yeah.
and
Right.
Okay.
let's do it.
Who do we go to? HBO?
HBO.
HBO, are you listening to this pod?
Yes, Kate Thompson is so fascinating. You'll
Give
also
us
make a
money.
star. You'll make a star out of whoever you
Yeah,
choose to
it's
play.
Yes. And people will love Kay and she'll get her dues finally,
Finally.
Yeah.
worldwide.
Anyways,
So
okay.
good. All right, well, shall we
Yes.
walk through?
Let's walk it through,
Okay, I'll kick
baby.
us off. So our section of this film begins. We meet Vincent Minnelli. And this is really where we get like their first interaction, Judy and Vincent. And they have this conversation where she's like, I don't want to play the same character. I don't really want to
Done
play like
magical.
young girls. And he's like, when I see you, I see a woman. And she's like, okay.
I also love that he says to her, if you want reality, go to Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
He's like, I do fantasy.
Yeah. So that's their first little interaction. It's very clear that something's a brewing.
They're just artistically soulmate-y.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
It feels
I
like they've
think
got a
so.
good
And
partnership.
he vanquishes her insecurities about what she looks like.
Yeah.
Right.
He's obsessed with what she looks like.
Yeah.
And he
she needs
shoots her
that.
beautifully.
Yeah.
And she appreciates that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Completely.
And we get this gorgeous trolley song, Meet Me in St. Louis recreation with the like blonde, strawberry blondish type wig.
Yeah.
These are all wigs.
The very,
Mhm.
very like strict
Straight bank
Yeah.
across. In the commentary, our costume designer talks about really having to make sure the colors all matched.
And the extras being exactly correct.
The extras being correct. And
I would have killed to be an extra.
right?
Of an
Oh,
extra.
Yes.
Like an extra playing an extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they said they're like, we're not trying to do what you actually saw of the trolley song. We're not trying to recreate the specific scene. We're trying to do like, oh, this is a take that maybe they took.
Yeah.
But we want all the costumes, the hair, the
Yeah, you
extras,
can't
the
be
set
too-
to be
You can't be too
right.
verbatim.
We're not doing like an exact side by side, but it
No,
is very
but,
similar.
like in the world. We're in
Yeah.
the
Yep.
world.
And she
But they
talks
did.
about
I mean, they did show like
think
quite a bit of it.
It
It's-
is also is like pretty accurate to what
Yeah.
does end up
Mhm.
happening. I
Right.
loved the hoped he hadn't stepped upon my feet, like how she does that little
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
how she walks it down with her body is one of my favorite things that Judy Garland does and then Judy Davis does.
And I'm sure this
Yes.
was one of the scenes that Judy Davis was like, oh my God, we're doing
Like,
this.
I'm on a trolley.
We're doing this.
Sweating buckets.
Okay.
The corner of her mouth is when this is like the first note.
Yeah.
I was like, she's got it.
Oh,
She's
got
doing it. And Donna, our costume designer, talked about the jacket. It was black, and then she had
in
to
the
like
film.
dye it a specific
It's
like
like blue
green or blue in
yeah,
order
it's
to
a
get the
different
right color because that's a pretty iconic
Well, they were
costume.
with the green
yeah.
screen, I think.
They had the green
in
screen.
this version of
Yeah.
it, so the colors are not exactly
They couldn't.
matching.
They were like, we don't
Right.
have a full lot like MGM had. Okay.
Right.
So, and then we get Kate Thompson entering in, which is very exciting. Here I am.
I'm having a real party.
Love her. She's iconic, and
I'm obsessed.
she feels really like a friend and supporter and like kind of fairy godmother to Judy throughout this
Yeah.
section of the film.
Yeah,
So that was very exciting.
they
to see her.
definitely. It's not shown when they would get a little heated.
Heated
Yeah,
rivalry.
they definitely had some not good moments. I think in their relationship too. I think Judy would push her away.
Sure.
Well, and I feel like it might have been in the Lorna's book, and we'll get into this, but I think Lorna's talked about sometimes Judy was known to exaggerate things and like kind of blow things up. Like there was talk about, I think like the Munchkins being, just like debauchery with the Munchkins.
You know
and
yes.
And she'd be like, no, and I think that also was, I know people are like that are volatile and then it will kind of get over it and then go back to normal or.
Right. No, because it's true though. Like I recognize some of these patterns in my mom sometimes with like, she just wants attention usually.
Yeah.
But she is not getting it the way she wants it. She'll start exaggerating,
exaggerating.
embellishing.
Yeah.
And it is, that's all Judy wants is like attention to be
Yep.
seen in a moment, but like she's not getting what she wants. So she
Right.
really is like upping the ante in her
And lashes
descriptions of
out
things. Yes.
and so I can see that in a
it's like
relationship,
survival.
friendships and things like that.
Sure.
Be like, why did you say that about me?
It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
That didn't
Like
happen.
yesterday when I got the Liberty Shake
Oh my
Shack
God, there's so
shirt.
much- It's so good. Tell the story.
I am
It's
a
not
big
good.
no, and this is all silly. I'm a huge Shake Shack fan. Like
Yeah.
might need to have it at my wedding. I don't know. We'll see.
It's that important.
It's that important to me.
That or juniors. God help us.
Love juniors. And you
God
can tell
help us.
Tara really supports me with this. And we love New York Liberty. But
Yes.
Shake Shack, I am subscribed to those emails. So yesterday
I
morning,
missed it.
right when they sent the email, it was like, hey, we have this promo with New York Liberty, the WNBA team in Brooklyn. So first 10 people to show up to different Shake Shack locations and they have like a specific New York Liberty shake.
Oh.
You get a free shirt that has like Shake Shack New York Liberty
I said,
on
you
it.
gatekeeper.
And I sent her a photo. She's like, how dare you
I was
not
like, you
tell me?
gate kept this for me. I was like, you want this special shirt?
Sensing this tension
You're like,
today,
I'm a
clearly.
loser.
And
Yeah.
she's like, oh my God, like I just found out.
Oh, I
was like-
promise they just sent
I was
it.
like, I'm being a brat.
Such a good story. Okay. So then later on, Judy's talking to Roger. And she's like, yeah, I met Vincent.
He thinks I'm gorgeous.
And he thinks I'm beautiful. And guess what? He's going to ask me to marry him. And he's like, really? And she's
Don't
like,
think
he
he's
doesn't
married.
know yet.
No.
Like, that's such
Yeah.
a Glinda moment.
It's
She's like,
Glinda. I know it's
"Oh."
Glinda, like her secret.
Glinda.
Yeah. She's like,
It's
he
very
doesn't know
Glinda
yet.
Farrow.
And
Yeah.
this is where Roger's, like, I don't think he's
Yeah.
married for real. And she's like, oh,
Roger's
it's just
face.
artistic flair.
I wrote, she feels a little old here. Judy Davis, bless. That's my
Yeah.
only criticism is like she just feels like a woman
It's like you're
coming into these
you're
very
mature,
young scenes.
you know.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't seem like the age gap between Vincent and Judy is
as big
noticeable.
as
And
Equals. That's the thing.
Yeah,
and her and
I
Sid
think,
too feel like equals,
Yeah.
and they're not. He's older
and I
than
think
her.
if you
right?
just watched this and didn't know that, you maybe wouldn't get that dynamic,
You
or
wouldn't
even
know.
kind of, or even why she's sort of kind of giddy and almost like seems more, girlish.
Yes.
Yeah, older men.
Yeah.
An older
Yeah.
man.
Oh, Judy. Well, flash forward to June 1945. They get married. They're having a wedding, baby. So, but we don't get a lot. I mean, as we were kind of saying earlier, there's not a lot of like
We gotta go.
romance and like, oh,
No,
they're
I
so
think
in
that's-
love. It's just like, we're doing this.
It's also like looks good for MGM, and they know that.
100%.
Right.
Looks great, and like they
Yeah, they're-
thought Vincent could take care of her.
And
Yeah.
what's his name? Louis B. Mayer, I think, gives her away and then
He
says
Yeah.
to
has that whole
Vincent,
monologue to Vincent.
he's like,
kill me.
take care of our
Vincent
girl.
looks like he's dead inside.
He's like, oh
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
I want to marry a man.
I've made a
Hillary.
huge
That's where
mistake.
I'm at.
Hillary's
Yeah.
like my contacts hurt.
And a lot- I
My
think, yeah.
contacts. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
no.
it was just a way of them being like, okay, MGM, now she's even further ingrained in MGM. We still own
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
And then she has this moment. I think they're on a bridge. They're like walking,
I
and
love this
Yeah.
scene.
it's really nice.
Apparently it was like raining on and off though. They were like,
Yeah, lots of rain. And she's like, I'm pregnant. And she tells him
Yes.
that she's pregnant with Liza, future Liza.
oh my God, future angel of music.
Angel of music. And she has this moment where she's like, I have tried to quit before, but this is the moment now that we're having a baby. Like, I am going to quit.
Impressive.
with
She's
these
able
pills.
to, like,
Dramatic and dramatically
throws
cast
them
them.
off
which apparently
Into-
happened.
into the river. All the ducks eating.
You know what?
Yeah,
Stand
the
by
ducks.
it. Oh
Are
my
they
God, the
okay?
ducks becoming barbiturate.
Are they all
God.
right?
We didn't think about that.
You know, it's okay. They're okay. So yeah, that's a big moment. And she stays off of them for a long time until
They
a little bit later on in their marriage.
because she's a commodity. Yes.
And they're pushing her, right back into work after Liza.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think they didn't mention it then, but I mentioned, I think, with Lorna, but that she did struggle with like postpartum depression with both the girls.
So we have all of these party moments where
Yes.
people are like, sing for us, sing, we love it when you sing. And
She
apparently,
literally goes, I couldn't know my throat.
oh, my throat. Don't
I
make me
couldn't know my
sing.
throat. Don't make me sing.
Apparently, she did love singing at parties. Like, that was something she enjoyed.
Did you get on the commentary? There's like a little friction between Lorna Luft and the director.
I told you this, right?
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Yeah, they are
Lorna's like,
competing.
oh, like this was usually a hassle, like when we would ask her to sing and like park and bark all the time. And
Yeah.
the director like overcuts her.
He does that a lot.
He does it a lot, and he's like, no, 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 she loved to sing. Like, loved to sing on the parties. And like Lorna goes to say something,
And he's like,
and he cuts her off. I was like,
happens
whoa.
a lot.
It happens a lot on this little
I
commentary
noticed it the
track.
first episode.
Like we talked about this in our last episode, and we were saying like he probably had to fight Lorna a little bit on like showing some stuff she probably didn't want to show initially.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Which is
Right.
completely fair.
Because Lorna is an executive producer, and it's
She
her
lived
mom.
this. She
She
lived
lived
it.
through a lot of it.
And she's also like memories, as we know, are not to be trusted. Like
No.
That's why
we
Sid
start-
Luft is an angel for a lot of
Yes.
it.
man.
Right.
So
But
yeah,
he
but it's
does-
interesting. Like
it's a
there's a little
little
friction in this moment
pen.
about like what happens.
She loved singing.
She
Yeah.
loves singing. So who? It's like kind of like what
I
they're arguing
felt
about at the time.
Like there was a back and forth of like she probably did
Weird
enjoy it.
moment with Bob.
Weird look, yeah. She probably did enjoy it, but then I'm sure, later on when they're like, sing over the rainbow, and she's like, oh,
Yeah.
just leave me alone. Like it turns
I
into
love that
something
moment. That
else.
guy is excellent.
Yeah.
He's just, would you do that if you were at a restaurant? Be like, sing over the rainbow.
It's like, are you drunk,
Like,
sir?
what do you do?
Chill.
This poor
No,
lady.
it's
I
so
love
no,
it.
so I didn't speak to her. Crossed paths with Cynthia Erivo.
Did you say
on-
sing Define
That's
Gravity?
what I was gonna say. But I'm so scared of her that she
Could
would
you
like
imagine?
yell at me.
She
But no,
did
I was
floss with
I
her
didn't. No,
nails.
I was like, I'm just gonna act
She'd be like, no, thank
cool.
you. No,
And
thank
look
you.
at
No,
her.
thank you.
No, thank you.
No, yeah.
She
But
wouldn't
that's
even
so-
say thank you. She'd be like, no.
No.
It's
It's so good. But this is a sound alike that they use in the
Sound
party.
alike
It is a
with
sound alike.
The woman not from the phone apparently recorded this
Apparently Lorna-
through a phone.
Lorna did a recording of it. They were almost going to use Lorna's voice.
They should have.
Mm.
That would have been
That would have been
excellent.
really, really cool.
She said even her, like, because it was like a younger Judy, she was not quite.
She wasn't right.
Yeah, it was like not the
No.
right sound.
So, yeah.
You-
And she sings You Made Me Love You, and her mom is
Yeah.
there. And she's kind of like singing towards Vincent. But then some of the lyrics, I was like, this would kind of go towards like an abusive mother.
yes, and that's kind of the.
You made me happy,
Apparently,
you made me
They
sad.
cut a huge part of this scene. Like there was like a little shtick that her and the mom do together.
Yes.
That I
Oh.
think Judy and the actress, Judy Davis,
They
the
had like
actress,
a
I think,
whole
created it.
impromptu
Like
thing.
a whole fun thing of just to show their dynamic.
And they said this night went on for hours.
Yeah, the filming of this one
Going on and on.
We're
and
like,
on.
we don't really need this.
The poor kids were like, we're tired.
Yeah, they said Liza was great though. That little girl played Liza was excellent.
Of course. Come on.
Yeah,
She's channeling
real-
She's a
Liza.
pro, yeah.
I did write when we get over to the pirate moment. I was like, she feels like Kathleen Turner as Judy
Yes.
Garland sometimes. Do you ever feel that?
Yes.
It's like
I see
Kathleen
that now that
Turner
you
as
mention
Judy
it, yeah.
Garland.
Especially with the hair, the blonde,
Yes,
the lighter
yes.
hair.
I was like, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Very
And then we get
romantic
the
stone.
scene. They're in bed, and she's like,
love
I
that
just want you
scene.
to stay. Don't go to
weird
work.
intimacy.
Please. And she's like, oh.
She's like,
Yeah, I know, and he's
This is
just like,
why. This is why you need to be a
face.
Patreon, everyone, so you can watch what I'm doing today.
And he's
yeah,
like-
it's really
He
really
just-
awkward.
He's like, my contacts hurt.
He's literally just like not kissing her back, and
And
she's just
he, like,
pecking at
just-
him.
falls asleep.
Oh yeah, he's literally like
Which I said relatable, but
been there.
been there.
And then she gets really pissed and like puts on her robe and runs into the bathroom
Oh,
Yeah.
and
pills.
digs out her pills
Takes out the pills.
They did
from
her
like a
cream.
moisturizer.
Her face cream.
And then she starts the pills again, which is so sad.
It's so
Hides in her dress.
yeah.
Her
And so
costume.
then now we're at the Pirate Queen, I believe. They're
Yes.
filming the Pirate Queen.
Not the pirate queen.
The pirate.
The pirate.
That's FJ Block.
This is what happens when MK leads. The
pirate.
pirate. They're at the Pirate Queen with Stephanie J. Block.
What's FJ Block?
Okay, the pirate.
Pod
And-
One,
Who played Liza Minnelli? Like
I'm
Stephanie
telling
Block
you,
played
this
Liza
is why it's
Minnelli.
in my brain, okay?
all
Oh,
connected.
the-
I will, who also played Elphaba. Yeah, I'll defend myself till the cows come home. Okay, so they are on set, and then she runs into the dressing room, and she's like very upset at
Mhm.
Vincent and feels like he's not giving her the time of day and like giving her what she needs. And he's like, I know about the pills. And this is after she gives birth to Liza. I know about the pills. And she's like not fessing up to it. And then he grabs her costume, her dress, and all of these pills spill out. So she was like hiding
Which
her
Lorna talks
pills.
about, and
Lorna says
that
happens.
happens,
She
yeah.
like was hiding the pills in the dress.
Mhm.
So it's just a very intense scene.
The dress that had to be refitted because she had lost so much weight so
She looks real
quickly as
thin.
well.
Yeah, that's what he says. He's like, I can tell you look so thin. You're acting different. Everyone knows.
Mommy Dearest moment is coming.
Mommy Dearest. Yeah, are they at her house, their house?
Their estate, yeah.
Their estate.
Yeah.
Their estate.
That's gorgeous.
And they're basically, like, you're not doing good enough. MGM wants to let you go, is what they say. And she's like, yeah, oh yeah, then Liza
takes it out on Liza.
Yeah, she takes it out
Yeah.
on Liza. Liza's like,
Who's doing cartwheels, like
I
really good
know.
cartwheels.
Getting ready for her Broadway moment. Okay, she's like, I'm practicing. She's like, Liza, can't you see I'm busy?
But Liza's the reason she goes to get help.
Yeah.
You can tell, and they say they make this clear throughout that, like, her kids, even when she mentions the money, she's like, where's my money? The kids' money. She like everything is for the kid.
It is very much that. And I love
And I think her kids have all talked about this like separately. Like, despite people think, she's being portrayed often as just this mess who is, she was a great mom when she was
a great mom.
When she was able to, she really cared about those kids and took care of them. And so I think that that's good that we see that.
We do see her as a really great mom.
Yeah. Because I think sometimes it's not. It's like she's this mess who can't, handle her kids sometimes. And some of these more negative approaches, negative portrayals.
Yeah.
Especially like there's more of it in the book, like how like Lorna went through some health scary things, and like how Judy showed up in those moments is incredible. Didn't matter if she was performing that night. Like she very much was the one to show up, like sending a nanny to do whatever. I love the little there's like a couple little peppered in just like Oz moments for us. I think, her going to the hospital singing the "We're off to see the wizard," which is great. I love it.
The No Place Like Home later on.
Yeah.
Yes. Like heels, click your heels.
Yeah. She has like a couple little moments. But this scene coming up,
man.
The flirting with the therapist, the psychoanalyst.
Yes.
Is so good.
Yeah. So basically, once that moment with Liza happens, she knows she's getting let go. She locks herself in the bathroom. Everyone's like, and Vincent breaks down the door.
And there's lore that she caught Vincent with like the gardener or something. That's like,
I've heard that.
But that's not what's in this film.
Not what's in the film.
It's more about her just like the contract and everything.
Right, all the stress.
Everything, and not feeling taken care of, not feeling supported.
Yeah. And she ends up cutting her throat.
Yes, sorry, I forgot that crazy moment.
And so 1950 is when her contract is actually
everywhere.
Terminated.
It was in the papers.
Like, it was very public.
I'm sure. And then it also leads her to her divorce from Vincent Minnelli. So there you go. That's the end of that era.
He would marry 2 more women.
Really? Who does he marry?
I think another actress. I can't recall.
Yeah.
This isn't his story. He's not a shadow.
Who cares?
He's not a me and my shadow.
No. I think, does he have kids? I know Liza has
another sister.
Okay.
Through Vincent.
Yes.
Great. Yes. With, I think, his second wife.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
When I read the Vincent Minnelli.
Yeah, you'll know. You'll tell us.
Okay,
stay tuned. Stay tuned, listeners.
Give a PowerPoint presentation on Vincent.
I will.
Oh my gosh.
Vincent. I used to think his name was Vincente because of the E.
Vincente Minnelli.
He created that. He made that.
He added the
he did that?
That's all him. His name was like Lester.
Oh, I thought.
I hope I'm not speaking out of turn with that. I hope I'm not speaking out of turn.
Lester.
I think his name was Lester.
I had a hamster named Lester.
Lester's a great name too.
It's a really good name.
Vincente.
Wait, I have to know.
Vincente Minnelli.
If I'm making this up, I really apologize.
He was born Lester Anthony Minnelli.
Okay, but Minnelli was real. Okay.
Minnelli is real.
So he made up the Vincent with an E.
Because I could see like it's Italian,
like with an E. He's Vincent with an E.
That could be the name of his biopic.
Oh my God.
Vincent with an E. I mean, he deserves me too.
I'm just like coming up with all these great,
we're like,
shows
hello.
What's going on?
Come on, Hulu.
Netflix.
We have ideas. We have ideas.
Really specific ideas to our
Okay, so she pretty soon after that meets Sid Luft.
Yes.
And
is it before Annie Get Your Gun?
I think it's
yes. Wait.
No. I think we have the Annie Get Your Gun.
Okay, tell
me
us.
To get you this moment. Okay.
Yeah.
So
no, it's after, or it's before. It's Annie Get Your Guns before Sid Luft. That's when
before.
Great.
So let me talk through this moment.
Okay, this is when she's singing.
Yes.
She's going.
So yeah, we get this whole incredible scene with her like flirting with this psychoanalyst, and she's like, I don't have mental
Oh yeah,
illness.
the way
It's so
she's
good.
playing.
And she talks
Which
about
Judy
Francis Gum
Garland.
is dead.
Yeah.
Like it's so good.
The
Judy
old
Garland
jailer
is still her
can't come
voice.
for the
Her
song
voice,
right
yeah.
now. Why?
Yeah.
Because she's
It's
dead.
so fierce, so I'm like obsessed with the scene.
Yeah.
But yeah, then she basically gets well, and then they put her right back into Anna Get Your Gun, and she's not okay.
It's
And
not good. And
there are clips, like real clips of Judy. They're horrible.
Oh.
Like I can't even look at them.
Really?
I'm trying
Oh,
to
yeah, I
get
think
through
I've
this
seen
film.
these.
They're so bad. She's so tiny. She looks like
not healthy.
she looks not well.
Yeah.
There was a
So
lot of
this movie is back in.
costume shots. Like they did a lot
Yeah,
of
they did
all
Test
that takes, and
shots.
those things are
Yeah.
she looks not well in those.
Yeah, and then this is where she gets her suspension that would lead to her being done with
Got
MGM.
you.
And this is the
Yep.
Judy slashes her throat. Then we have the mom screaming, "Get away!"
Oh my God.
Her mom
so
is
intense.
so intense. That's kind of the last moment with the mom before she passes. This is where we
Mhm.
have There's No Place Like Home, the fan service with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Terminated Contract 1950.
1950.
And now here we are, Judy in NYC.
Judy
Kay
NYC!
Thompson. Sid Left, Victor
with the queen of
Garber.
Here they
NYC, Kay
come.
Thompson.
The queen.
Okay.
She looks like something out of Chanel. Like
She
just
does.
feels
She's
obsessed.
so, yeah, I'm obsessed with her. And pretty quickly now, okay, so we're in New York and she meets Sid Luft and he basically defends her because they're at like a bar or something and they're like, sing over the rainbow. And she's trying to ignore. And then he's like, Miss Garland will not be singing tonight.
She is so into that.
She's like, oh,
She's like, take
yes.
off my clothes. Like,
yeah, she's like,
I'm
the minute
ready.
that happens, and Kay's like, no, watch out for this
Do
guy. And she's
not.
like,
And
yeah,
also
okay.
Look, don't touch.
But there's no like marrying material worries in the sense of gay for Sid.
No.
Right.
No.
There's marrying worry material, like the worries for the marrying material are for other reasons.
Other reasons.
Because even Kay's like, you don't marry men like him either.
Right.
Because he
No.
is known to be not good with money. I talked a little bit about Sid.
A user
I think-
kind of.
Yeah.
Right.
He comes
Bad
from money, which
reputation.
is interesting. But we're kind of getting back into the book. I'm in chapter 3, A Star is Born. And she talks about my mother's presence fills my father's house. That's where this chapter starts because he's still alive at the time of the writing of this book. Almost 30 years after her death, he still speaks of her as if she might walk into the room at any minute. For him, my mother is still alive in this space. So that's an interesting, I mean, I get why Lorna wanted to portray her father favorably too, because she probably sees, she sees the
behind the
impact
scenes.
now too, that he like only remembers the really beautiful moments.
Yeah.
So I think I talked about it a little bit this last week on our episode, saying like Sid was no gentleman. I wrote like he wasn't gay. That's like what I wrote. Like all the other men have been gay. He was a weightlifter. He was a former test pilot. He was a gambler. He was a guy. Says Lorna. He was a guy.
He was a
One of
guy.
those old-time Hollywood guys. Just,
Okay.
so that's kind of our intro. But there's a really wild anecdote that I'll quickly share about, I guess he had an old flame that he was kind of like letting slowly die out, but then she reached back out to him while he's starting to date Judy.
Oh,
Like a situationship kind of thing.
Situationship, and he goes to fly out, but he lies. He tells Judy it's like a business meeting. He lies. She freaking knows. She had the FBI follow him because she's Judy Garland. And then so it says here, the brush with the FBI was a real eye opener for my father. Part of his education as Judy Garland's man. Number 1, never kid a kidder, especially when the kidder is one of the greatest actors who ever lived.
Oh, shit. That's intense.
And then,
I love her.
This comes in, we're going to get into these scenes. It's coming up pretty quickly in the film. Like, she starts to confide her business troubles to Sid as they're starting to date. And she says initially, like, my dad was emphatic. He thought a concert tour was a hell of a good idea. On concert, she could sleep all day if she wanted. This is in the movie. She could get all chubby as she wanted to, and no one would care. After all, weren't some of the greatest concert singers overweight? She wouldn't need to starve herself and live on diet pills, as she had for her films, and she wouldn't have to drag herself out of bed at dawn, starved for stimulants. Of course she should do it, he told her. It would be wonderful. She could reinvent herself in another country, another setting. She could put behind all her unhappiness and bad press for her MGM days. So that really is like a part of Sid's like influence on her too. Like she definitely needs her man, the Judy Garland man needs to kind of pump her up, right? Like she doesn't believe in anything herself.
They say that in the commentary. They're like, for Judy, being taken care of was the same as being loved. Like,
Yeah.
one and the
And that
same.
was it felt like that with a lot of the Vincent stuff when it was like he was working and she's like, "No, come be with me," and he's like, "No, he's got to do this
Right.
thing," and
Yeah.
it was really
Right.
relying on kind of him for everything,
Yeah.
mentally,
A little
emotionally.
codependent,
Well,
but makes
like
sense.
the stuff with the
Yeah,
money, and when that comes up, she's like, "What
yeah,
do you mean?" She has no
Oh
yeah,
idea.
no, that was so
yeah,
uncomfortable.
But I feel like I'm her sometimes. Oh, sorry.
yeah.
I just like I'm not the best with money, but I'm not like that. Like I know what's happening,
I'm
but like you have to explain things to me.
same. That's how
Sure.
I am too.
Sure.
Gotta explain.
Okay. So basically, Sid becomes her manager,
Yeah, he didn't want to at first.
and so he's going to kind
He
of take
likes that
over.
he's into horses. Just wait.
Ooh, love horses. And they basically set up next. He's like, okay, yeah, what you were saying, like, let's tour, let's do live
He
shows.
does great in England.
Like, you're gonna be
Yeah.
great. Don't you worry. You don't need the
Radio.
movies. Yeah,
Yeah,
radio.
radio.
And she's like, huh, okay. She's not like totally for it, but we set up the Palace Theater Broadway shows, which I'm obsessed
In
with.
1951, the theater was reopened by my mother, restored like the palace to her glory days.
Oh,
No one was there that night has ever forgotten it. It
yeah.
is a part of theater history.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime I see the Palace, I'm like,
I think
Yeah,
of Judy.
that's
Judy at
where
the Palace. Yeah.
You really brought it back.
Judy at the Palace, and we get a beautiful the clip of her singing over the rainbow, dressed in her like street
Tramp
like
outfit. Yeah.
yeah, like dust and
The
dirt on her
tramp.
face, the
Yeah,
tramp.
tramp.
Yeah, the tramp.
Yeah.
Oh my God, all the but even the one at the beginning, the
Oh,
iconic
it was
the little white the skirt,
the skirt, the
and the
like
suit.
flower.
Flower.
yes.
Yeah.
I
Some of these shots are
I had chills. Her
so
little
well done.
pounding with it too. Oh
Yes.
How Judy Davis does her hands and her arms.
She does it perfectly.
Puts her
And again,
face
not
head back.
Swanee.
over the
Swanee.
top.
It's Swanee.
Yeah.
That's what
Swanee,
it
yeah.
is. I was like, I took a note of this.
And they talk.
She didn't like the tramp over the rainbow later in life. She's
Yes.
like, it was a ham.
They talk about this in the commentary where she's like, I can't believe I did that. That's so
Believe that
theatrical.
performance though. Judy Davis is like the tear is pouring down her face, the sweat underneath her nose, the sweat
Yeah.
underneath her nose. I was
She's
like,
sweaty. She's had to sing that song 20 times in a
that
row.
is the grease of theater right there.
There
Yeah.
it is.
I was like, I know that feeling. I know when your nose is sweating. I know that feeling, and I love that feeling. It is like an aliveness that you only get with the stage lights pounding on you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hot.
It's so hot.
Hot, baby.
And I love it. Oh my God.
I love these scenes. I love these recreations. And they said, Lorna says that Judy Davis as Judy Garland in person looked even more
This was the moment
like her
watching her at the
than like
Palace.
when you watch the film. She's
Yeah.
like, you would be, she's like, I got chills.
Yeah.
I was unwell.
It's gotta
And
be
then
so strange. Like
How
your
many
mother.
takes did she do with
So
these two? God,
strange.
I can't even think.
she said so many.
So many.
And when the music would come on and it's Judy singing and it's just
Also,
surreal.
just like a moment for Judy Garland proper, like the vocal crack in the Where You'll Find Me that is in this version
I love it.
is one of the
I love the
best
vocal
things I've
crack.
ever
Mhm.
heard. The emotion in this Somewhere Over the Rainbow is
And like with the costume that she's wearing.
like she's
Yeah.
in this little like dirty man outfit.
Dirty
Yeah.
man.
It's
Dirty
just like
man
so
outfit.
bizarre, but it's like
But
why
it
does this
works.
work? Because
It works.
she's stripped
Oh, yeah, it
down.
does.
She's stripped down completely. It's not about anything other than like her singing to her
Singing
childhood
the words.
self.
Mhm.
Like it's like
Mhm.
God, someone has lived a life and she's still here.
And I'll never forget when we saw
doing
Jessica
vaudeville.
Vosk at Carnegie Hall.
Jessica Voss
She kind of paid tribute.
did a tribute.
Oh,
She
did
did
she?
a acoustic.
Did she do?
Oh,
Was it
okay.
Rainbow or?
It was over the
It
rainbow.
was over the rainbow, and she sat and like
She
took her
sat.
clothes off.
Not a cappella, same thing, like not an a cappella
Yeah.
version. She just didn't have a mic.
Didn't have a mic.
Okay.
And they said like Judy kind of started that. That wasn't really a thing that people did. Like encores
Crazy.
without mics was a thing.
Right.
Liza did it when
Love
I
it.
saw Liza. I will never forget it. She literally went, do you want one more? And then she went, I'll be seeing you. And I was like,
Stop it. There's something so stripped back and
I was-
it makes you cry.
I'm like crying thinking
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, because
who did
there's no like tech element. It's just
Kristen Chenoweth did that when I saw her
yes.
recently.
The
Yes.
queens do it.
The queens
Yeah.
know.
They know they
The
have to.
queens know, and their voices
Mhm.
carry.
Their voices carry.
So
Also,
that
you can
is
trust Carnegie Hall.
you can trust it.
They've
Don't
got
worry. Don't
Blue
worry.
House has got your back.
And so they also get married, and it's kind of just a quick, nothing too glamorous.
Lorna was in the belly beforehand.
And
Oh.
she gives birth to Lorna.
Lorna was,
Scandalicious.
you didn't find out till many years later. Lorna that that was the truth, that
Oh.
they were pregnant first because they didn't want her to think that she was a mistake.
Oh.
So they kind of kept it hidden when that was like such a thing, right? Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
proper order of
An
doing things.
accident,
Yeah, they didn't
right,
want her to
right.
think that.
Totally. So yeah, she gives birth to Lorna, and it's cute in the commentary. Lorna's like, "Oh, there I am. That's me." It's
That
great.
baby was like 6 months old. The baby that
Babies
they're holding.
always in a
Yeah,
film are like,
are
that is
huge.
not a newborn
I guess
baby,
like that's not a
but
newborn, but that's
okay.
okay. We don't want a
We
newborn
don't
in the movie, but
need
it's
a
okay.
newborn doing that. And so pretty quickly, it's just like it's not a lot of buildup, but she again, she's in bed and she finds out the news that her mother has passed away from a heart attack.
Yeah.
And he's like, she's gone. And it's just kind of a big, heavy moment of realization. Oh, and then
And that
yeah.
moment with the Vern, Lottie becoming the Vern character. So who Vern
Oh, yeah.
is, there's a man named Vern in the book who's like a production assistant who also is like one of Judy's like coping team members who's like there when
Yeah.
she has like fall downs.
Mhm.
That is supposed to be with Vern, the whole prayer thing where she's like praying with him and then he's like, "Do you want to pray again?" She's like, "No, I have the baby.
Hey, I'm good.
Like I don't need to pray
Yeah,
anymore."
I'm okay.
I love
that
that.
was really funny
In the
to
book
me.
too. It's
Yeah.
in the book
Yeah.
as well.
It's like everything
What is
turned
the
out
quote?
fine.
He says,
Yeah,
Vern says,
don't need to do
that,
this anymore.
do you want to say our prayer, Judy? Of course not. Why would I want to say a prayer? I lived, didn't I? I love her.
I'm fine.
Lorna
The
wrote-
crisis
Queen
is over.
behavior.
Lorna
Yeah, I
wrote
love
so
her.
much for religion.
Yeah, love her so much.
So much more religion.
So good.
Oh my God.
Oh, wait, a quick little thing too with her name, Lorna's name.
Yeah.
Because it's really cool how they came up with it. Some people thought it was because of the Lorna Doone cookies that were so popular at the time. Actually, they chose the name Lorna for several reasons. Mama liked the name because it was from one of her favorite plays, Clifford Odets Golden Boy, and because it sounded good with
Oh,
Luft.
wow.
Dad
Interesting.
liked it because his mother's name was Leonora, who she talks a lot about in this book.
Okay.
Leonora did take care of her quite a bit at the beginning.
Mm.
And she sounds like, again, give me the biopic on Leonora. This like little Russian woman who like divorced her husband after she found out he was cheating on her.
Give me the Russian
Fashion
priest.
icon too. She was like a Miranda Priestley, truly. Like she was in the
I
fashion.
love her. I love.
Russian Miranda
And she would,
priest.
when she would come into the Garland
Oh my God.
Luft home, she apparently ordered the staff around. The staff hated her. I love it. So
Like, hello, I'm here
her name
now.
was Leonora. So like Lorna kind of gave a nod
Oh,
to
that's
Leonora.
cute.
Yeah. So just wanted to share that.
What a woman to give a nod to.
Yeah,
Yes.
she
Like,
sounds
love her.
amazing.
She's my role
I love
model.
her.
God, I would
But
love
this-
to know see Judy and this woman go at it.
Right.
Oh, so I'm sure she was grateful for her to take care of the kids when she
Yes.
But then I'm sure would be like, okay, goodbye.
Yes, I'm sure.
You're out.
And
There's
this
no
woman
mention
does not
of their
care
relationship.
how famous you are. She doesn't
No,
care, you know.
no. She
Zero
did, she
fucks
sounded like a
given.
pill, and I love it.
Yeah.
So we
It's
get
amazing.
into for the book now. We're going into There's No Place Like Holmby Hills, which is the Mapleton Drive.
Holmby Hill.
That's the address that they. This is like the kind of Lorna says in the book. This was my Grand Rapids.
Oh, it's like her home.
It's like
Her childhood
before
home, what
everything
you would
went
say.
nuts too. It's like when things
The
were
calm
kind of
before the storm.
stable. Yes, she had that trampoline.
Sure.
Is that that's like that kind of suburban home that they're in.
Yes. With like,
Gotcha.
I feel like Humphrey Bogart was their neighbor. Like it's
Okay.
just like so
Like,
casual.
Is-
sell the Hollywood.
is that
Oh,
the
it says,
house?
yeah, Little Princess Lorna, Steve and Leslie Bogart. They were the princes and princesses with me. So that's Humphrey Bogart's kids, Sammy Kahn's kids.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they're just like in a neighborhood of Hollywood children.
Wild.
Yeah,
That's how it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Crazy. In the film, we do get a scene of her filming The Man That Got Away, and she's kind of like, let me do it again. It's so beautifully
I love it.
done.
Oh yeah.
And then they're like, she's just like, I'm exhausted. I've done this so many times. And they're like, okay, it's fine. But then there's some drama of like, she's costing us money and she's not getting it right on the first
And
time.
Stars
And
was all triggered because of how successful the palace was, and it was supposed to happen before Lorna, but then she got pregnant with Lorna. They
Yeah.
stalled it.
yeah,
They pushed it to this in between time.
her return to the screen.
Yeah, her return to the screen. And
Yeah.
the Stars Born is so troubled.
Yeah.
And as we said, she just lost her mom.
Yes.
Yep.
Postpartum. There's a lot going on for her
Yes.
personally.
It's not really covered too much in this book, to be honest.
Okay.
Before Lorna's life.
Yeah.
But like the whole moment with her not winning the Oscar.
Oh yeah, we
That
gotta talk
is
about that.
devastating.
Yeah.
Before that, she does quit her meds and she goes through a really horrible withdrawal. And Sid,
I remember this from when I watched it in 2001.
I do
This is
too.
what I remember.
That
sweating.
I'm sure
was
as a kid you're like, whoa, or
This
whenever you
is-
watched it.
This moment and the Dare program. Why I never.
I
did
know
drugs.
Dare program.
I was like this
Really
moment
do
and Dare.
dare to not do drugs.
This got me. The sweating.
It's really scary.
Yeah,
Withdrawal
she looks
is
horrible,
not
miserable.
something to mess with. You're like actually ill from
Yeah.
getting off of something, which is really
Well,
scary.
that's why, like,
You know, why it's hard to quit.
well, also, like,
certain things.
people, there's so much controversy when, like, it is actually safer to allow an addict to do what they've been doing.
Well, you can't just like
can't just
cold
go-
turkey is not
Yeah.
actually,
She thought she could, like,
Okay.
soldier her way through this, which is insane.
and she's unwell. And Sid is really worried because he's like, "You're not well. Come on, let me call your doctor." And then finally, a couple days later, or whatever it might be, she's like, "I want a steak, rare,
Yeah.
with mashed potatoes and
Oh my
butter."
God, butter.
And he's like, "Okay, she's gonna be okay."
She's gonna be okay.
And then here we are, the 1954 Academy Awards. Kay is there. We get a
This
little
is
of
what I
their
remember from
friendship.
watching it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a big
whole
moment
scene.
too. And like
And-
Grace Kelly can't act. I love the Roger
Grace,
Agent
yeah,
Edens.
and she
It's
and like
Kay.
all like and
Yeah, they're
she's
like,
just
"Don't
sleeping
worry."
around with everybody.
Yeah.
Grace
It's a fun
Kelly.
scene. It's a
Grace
fun
Kelly.
scene. And she's like getting ready, but then she's pregnant with Joey and feels like, "Oh my God, okay, call Sid." They go to the hospital. And in the hospital, then like,
Wouldn't you have thought you had won the award if they did all this work?
right, the media
while you're
rushes
in
into
the
her
hospital?
hospital.
Yeah.
Like scaffolding is created.
After she's given birth to Joey, which I think it's with Joey that she was like
He almost
freaked out
didn't
that
live.
that
almost
he was gonna
he
die,
was
that
not-
she's
Yeah,
gonna
she had
die.
She was relapsing
Yeah.
with Joey, so she was struggling, and
right.
like he was not looking healthy.
Yeah. But this was for Star is Born. She was nominated, and they all are really like, as
They
they
think she
say,
got-
the
this is her
winner.
Oscar.
They're like really thinking it's her, and then it's Grace Kelly.
It does feel like the industry, like I think Louis B. Mayer was like, "Don't give it to her.
Don't give it to her.
I really, really think that's
Because he's
what
got, I'm
happened.
Crazy.
sure. Don't vote for her.
Yeah.
She's
100%.
It feels like that.
It totally
Sabotage.
was.
because
Like,
it
don't
was.
give
It
to
was
her.
like her return to films. And
Right.
it was
It's like this should be a
triumphant
win.
one.
But also, we didn't mention about the movie was released and then they like cut it because it was too
Recut it, yep.
long.
They cut
And
it
they like
so
ruined
much.
the storyline.
When we covered this, or
we chatted
we
about
chatted
it.
about it,
before.
and the research is hard because it's like, here's what it was, and then what was
Yeah.
cut.
We
and
have
then
it hobbled together.
there was some,
now
like,
you can watch on
someone
like,
was
HBO.
mad at someone else.
It's drama.
And then cut
It
it
is. It's
because
all
they were
like stupid drama
mad.
too.
It's like the reason almost we lost some more with the rainbows.
Yeah.
One person
Yeah.
was like,
Was
I don't
like,
like it.
delete
Yeah, I don't
almost
like
went
it.
for the whole thing.
Yeah, it's wild. But Judy's like, you know what? I got my baby boy. I'm
Yep.
good. I
Yeah,
don't
and
care.
that is very much like Lorna talks about throughout the book. Like the show must go on energy was so her mom though. Like
That's beautiful.
she would hit
Good
low
feeling.
and she'd be like, I get to choose though how I want my show
Yeah.
to go on.
Yeah,
You
for
know?
sure.
Yeah, she would
For
kind
sure.
of find the next step or the next
Yeah.
big thing she can do, opportunity to take it. And I also think too, the Oscar scene I think is interesting because I think you see this with a lot of, actors where they're only seen as a certain way and they're not like given that recognition. And she's like, I only had my one little child Oscar. And maybe
Right.
she's
I know.
recognized as much for her like skills as opposed to
Yeah.
her,
I get
persona
why she,
more so.
I
Right.
really get why she thinks she was like up against a machine because she was doing everything she could and it just was never enough.
And it was incredible what she was
Yeah,
doing.
I
and
know.
It still
Right,
was
exactly.
like not good
And
enough.
it's never good
It's like, what am I
enough.
supposed to do?
No.
Can I share the quick moment
Yeah.
about Lorna almost killing Joey?
Yeah. Oh my
So
God.
apparently
Scary.
they didn't tell her that she was pregnant. All of a
Oh,
sudden
didn't
there's a
tell
little
Lorna?
baby. No. She's also little. She didn't really understand yet.
She's like, what's
There's just a baby
fine.
when she came and then the baby's getting all the attention and Lorna's like
Yeah, that's not the way to do it. You gotta prepare. You gotta prepare.
she's Kill Bill. You know what I mean? She's like
Yeah.
she's freaking out. She climbed over the crib and started scratching. Hold on. I still remember bending over him, staring at his face in the darkness. Joe was a beautiful baby, round and plump by that time, with a head of full blonde curls. This is a horror film. To me, though he was the enemy, the creature who had stolen my parents, after staring at him for a moment, I suddenly lost control. Overcome with pain and anger, I began scratching at his face, gouging as deeply as I could with my fingernails until blood was running down Joey's face. His screams awakened the nanny, and the next thing I knew, I was being pulled out of his crib, and all hell broken loose. Judy didn't talk to her for weeks. To Lorna.
Which probably is like, I have a
She
demon.
goes to
Demon
Sid.
child.
Deal with your daughter. Deal with
Yeah.
your
Yeah,
daughter.
Yeah.
James,
This is a
this
demon.
is your
Yeah.
problem.
I mean,
That's like a worst nightmare scenario.
I'm
insane.
Because then you're like,
proud of her for putting this in the book because I would not want
I
to
know, I
reveal
would be
this.
like,
because
let's
you're
not talk
scared
about
for
this.
your baby, but then you're also like, wait, now my
My
other
other
child
child
is like,
Got
It's
some
not
mental
well.
issues that we gotta
Exorcism.
deal with. Yeah. Oh
So,
my
yeah.
God.
Also, like later on, when Judy gained a little bit more weight again, she was like, "Oh God, another baby's coming home," because she thought That would mean
Lorna
yeah,
thought
she's
that.
like another one's coming.
So like another one for me to kill. This one
I
better.
will kill this one.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God,
this one gotta
that's
take. Yeah. Oh my
terrifying.
God.
Maybe they should have told her
What?
though. They should have prepped her a little.
There should have been
That
this
young,
is
it's very
why
confusing.
Joey Luft still has a scar on his face from this attack. That's all
So
we
that was
attacked.
deep. If this
I
a
would
baby, oh my.
feel so guilty. I'd be like, I'll pay for your plastic surgery. Whatever you need.
Jesus.
Don't
That's
care.
Then like,
insane.
you know,
Oh my God.
she moves on. I mean, she grew to love Joey, obviously.
And she's
For
Yeah,
like,
they're pretty
good.
I need
close,
to
aren't they now?
protect him.
But like
Yeah, she said
they
that you
were,
must protect.
but it's also like if Lorna, they kind of whipped out of her. She had like a little thing that they were like, no. Apparently, like I actually love her. She sounds like Eloise. Like she's insane. There's like a paparazzi coming at her when she was younger, and she went, "No pictures, please." She was like 3 or 4, and they were like, "Kid, who are
She
you?"
knows.
But she's just imitating what she saw
Yeah,
around
yeah,
She's
her.
imitating what she
But they
saw.
kind of got that all out of her. They made her very polite and like all that good stuff, you know. But like
Oh my
she
God,
had
Lorna.
instincts
This
that
is
weren't
what
taking her to.
you do at the recent, which, not supporting the Met Gala because everyone's
Oh,
rich,
the
they don't
Met
do
Gala?
anything. So we'll talk about that later. We don't need to talk about that. But Beyonce shows up, Jay-Z's there, Blue Ivy's there, and there's a clip of because Blue Ivy like has these cool sunglasses on the red
Yeah.
carpet, and all the reporters are like, take off your sunglasses, and she's ignoring them. She's like not listening, and then Jay-Z is like, hey, can you take off your sunglasses? Like, are you cool? And she's like, yeah. Because she's like, I'm not doing what like you guys say. I'm not even listening to you. It's like, yeah, I'm sure Beyonce taught her
No
how to
pictures,
do this.
please.
No pictures,
No.
please.
Oh, interesting that her dad was like, just give them.
Yeah, I think he was like, just
Yeah.
so
Interesting.
anyway. But anyway, back to our film, 1959. She can't get parts in movies again,
So
so
there's
she's like,
yeah.
all right, let's go back to their
Just
party.
partying.
Let's go back to doing
Frank Sinatra's just
constant-
coming over.
Hanging out. Yeah.
Lots of alcohol is flowing.
Rat Pack lore.
And
That's like where the Rat Pack
Rat
develops
Pack.
in Judy
In their
and Sid's
house. Yep.
home.
That's
Yep.
wild.
Crazy.
Love that. They do have like them wear padding, both her and Victor Garber, to show some of her weight gain. And they're like, oh my God, she's 180 pounds.
189 pounds. I was like,
Like,
really?
hello?
I was like, that
Hello?
is this, monstrously.
Yeah,
Well, I
monstrous.
rewatched Devil Wears Prada, the first one. I was like, oh my God, a size 6 is big.
I know.
It's
I know.
just
It's
ridiculous.
crazy.
So
Yeah.
kooky
What Mean
crazy.
Girls or no, Legally Blonde? She's like, we don't sell a size. Like, what movie is
It's like
that?
4.
Yeah.
It's really
We
bad.
don't sell below a 4. Yeah, Mean Girls when Regina goes. They're like,
Yeah,
Oh,
it's when
6,
she's gained all
isn't it?
that
'Cause
weight
it's like,
from the.
yeah,
yes,
it's like 2, 4, 6.
Yeah, 2, 4, 6.
We don't
Yeah.
sell above a size 6. It's like, oh God.
And she's
this is
like-
horrible. Yeah, she's screaming.
Yeah.
So good.
So
And then there's this really cute Lorna Judy moment. I'm like, yes, of course. This is made by Lorna because
Yeah.
it's all about
Who's
Lorna.
Liza?
And she's like putting
I know.
clown makeup on her, like making her
Yes.
into a clown, which is really funny. But she's
It's
like,
supposed
yeah.
to be her doing nice makeup, but I think Judy Davis was like, I can't do that. So they made it like a cute.
I don't know how to do
That's
makeup. I
adorable. I
can't.
like
She's
that.
clown though.
Me too. I like it. I think they
Um,
went with like a funny moment between
That's
them.
funny. And she's talking about Deanna Durbin.
She's shitting
Yes.
on Deanna
With
Durbin.
Gibbs,
long
yeah, the
eyebrows.
eyebrow. She's like, I worked with
See?
Deanna Durbin. I was like, such shade. Okay.
Deanna Durbin, who famously turned down Eliza Doolittle in My Fair Lady, everyone.
All right.
Famously.
All right, there we go.
She would be a household name, but she didn't care. Like she was like
No.
in that track of like
She's like, I have an eyebrow.
Yeah, two
she
big
was-
eyebrows.
I think she was like she was another just tired of the system. I gotta get out of
Sure.
here. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Love it.
Understandable.
And she makes her she makes her promise to take care of Joey, which terrifying. No, she has since then. She's
Yeah.
she's been very
They did
smart.
not
That we
decide to
know of.
film the
Yeah.
attack on
We
Joey.
didn't film that attack.
This is
God,
crazy.
that would be
And
horrifying.
then
Horrifying.
we have this scene with Judy and Sid,
Mhm.
and they're like drinking their alcohol.
Oh, and then after the party.
After the party.
Can't pay the caterer.
Can't. Oh yeah, people. There's little moments where they're like, "Hey, do you think we could like get paid this
Yeah.
She's
week?"
like, I don't know.
He's like, "I don't know."
You know
And she's
what
like,
we're good for.
I would do it for free. I would work with Judy.
She's
For
like,
free.
Right.
she's like, I'm
Everybody
Mrs.
else.
Hammond.
It's like you're
Yeah.
working for not a good system, and
No.
so then it comes up the issue of money, and
I'm tired of being the
He's-
governor.
yeah,
is she.
she's like, "I'm Dorothy, for God's sake. Dorothy can't be
Can't be
broke."
broke.
Quote.
And she's like,
Quote.
"Where's the money? Where's the money,
I
Sid?
love this. She's so good in this scene, though. I was like,
Yeah.
Emmy.
Give
Got
her
it.
the Emmy."
Golden Globe.
Yeah, they
I
She
did.
got it.
And he's very, yeah, she just keeps talking about, it's a very good scene of like, I'm always the breadwinner and people always take. And he's like, you're a victim.
Yeah.
So they're
Since I was
fighting,
a
and
kid.
yeah, since I was a kid,
She's like, when do
she
you get to make some money?
slapped him
Yeah.
across the face.
I guess this happened, says Lorna.
Oof.
Like they did
They
get
said
like physical.
they fought a lot, and they just were
I
like,
think
that's
there's a
normal.
lot of her attacking him, and I think
Yeah.
it sounds like he did take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
I wonder if
volatile.
I don't know if he hit her back. Who
I don't know.
knows?
But
He's
they
a big
do,
guy.
yeah, he does leave.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna go to the hotel, and he's like, you can't
You can't
afford it.
afford it.
It's so
Oh my
good.
God.
It's giving Kathleen Turner again.
100% the
This whole-
drama.
It's so good.
So that was a really well done scene. And then she ends up hospitalized with hepatitis. It's terrifying.
Terrifying.
She's 180 pounds. Oh my God. And then so she's
Size.
sick. And then later, fast forward, they both lose weight. She is
She looks
back
great.
to kind of her like usual weight.
She like gets him over by like staging a scene with Lottie.
Yeah, she's like, oh,
Yes.
something's happened.
and she's just
like-
looking hot at the top of the
And
staircase.
then
She's
he
like,
walks in,
"Hey."
he's like, what's going on? And she's like, oh, welcome
And he
home.
like picks her up, baby.
And I think
break,
the narrator, not Lorna Luft, the narrator comes back and is a voiceover of like, they fought so they could make up. It's like okay, make up sex. We see you.
We see you make up sex.
We see you.
We see it was a
you
good
not-
time.
Yeah.
But they're still, I guess, separated.
Yes,
because
they are.
then he
Yeah.
connects her to two new agents.
Who are the downfall for him.
And
Like her.
then they were like out to lunch, and he's
Awkward.
like, I know we're separated, but still everything has to go through me.
And she's
And
like,
they're like, Judy, didn't you tell him? And
No.
they're like, Judy gave us power of attorney. And she's like,
you're on the payroll.
but you're on the payroll.
A
It's
little
so
hot.
fierce.
It's kind of fierce, but also like she
Yeah.
messed up here though. I do think Sid was
She
better
should
than
have.
them.
She should have maybe. Yeah.
It's a
Like,
mess.
have a
It's just a mess.
conversation. Yeah.
Like have a
She pulled one of
conversation.
Yeah.
But I think she lost trust in him after that.
She did. He was
whole,
spending
you
all
know-
of her money.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I would do the same thing. This happened in the
You'd spend
Michael
all her
Jackson
money?
movie that I saw
You'd
recently.
spend all our money.
He fires his dad. I don't think this really happened, but he fires his dad via like a fax.
A text.
Via a text,
Oh, yeah.
via fax. It's like
Ghosting his dad.
you have been terminated from Michael Jackson's
Well, like who
thing.
wants to have that conversation?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so awkward.
Right,
so
it's your
awkward.
family
Yeah,
member
it's
or
hard.
your spouse. Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's gonna tour again. They're like, let's go do this. Let's go on a big old tour. And Carnegie Hall, baby, here it is. April 23rd, 1961. Long story short, they're like, she kept herself awake for 36 hours before the show. She's like backstage and she's like,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, Dan, like,
licking her body. It's wild. We get the
Yeah.
iconic jacket, which I believe is now at the
it's now there on
Smithsonian.
display.
Yeah.
Crazy. She sings Swanee. And it's absolutely iconic, like people freaking out. She is so incredible in this
Yes.
moment. And it basically ends with her. She sees Joey and she brings the kids on stage.
Yes.
And they all bow.
Yeah.
I'll open us next week in the Lorna recount of Carnegie Hall.
Yeah.
We just cut. There's a huge chapter that is cut because we can't do her whole life.
Right.
It's the London town chapter of her life because she goes back
This is
to
basically the
London.
Renee Zellweger.
Yeah. Well, no,
No?
that was
No,
more. That
Renee
was
is
her death.
like-
That was the
that's
end
her
of her
death.
life.
Oh, that's later
Yes.
on? Okay.
This is like her and Sid are doing okay,
Okay.
in this moment. This is
This is part of
She
when
says
they
one of the-
referred to the European tours, I think.
yes,
European.
one of my
Star is
happiest
Born.
memories of like Lorna's life post the Mapleton years. But this is, she said, like after this is when the family balancing act began to totter.
Totter.
And she talks about this is just a quote I underlined in the section. She about her mom. She learned young that if you scream long enough and loud enough, you can get what you want.
I mean,
Yep.
yeah.
But
Her.
she talks about like how like Sid was also warned to never marry Judy, and he would say, "But I love her. We all love her, but you're still crazy." She talks about their marriage beginning to erode. My mother was the breadwinner, the sole support, and as time went by, their arguments grew more frequent and serious. The fight always seemed to come out of nowhere as the chemicals peaked and ebbed in her body, and my father was her primary target. My mom began to insist on separation. So this is what we got to witness a little bit in the
Right.
film. Liza may have realized what was going on, but we didn't really realize it. Her and Joey, we were so used to hotels and to our parents coming and going that we never suspected a thing.
Right. That's hard.
Again, she thought she was pregnant when she gained weight, so she was so scared that another Joey was going to come home.
Kill him.
And this is when they go to England, and she has her first like real like time in a school, Lady Eden, the school. This is the first school she was ever enrolled in, and she said the year in Chelsea was such a wonderful time. Her mom would tell her stories all the time. I never sang to her at night, but she always would hold her and tell her stories. They saw pantomimes together. She became obsessed with Oliver. They went to go see Oliver. They loved Oliver.
That's fun.
It's on the West End right now.
Yeah, she
There you
got
go.
sick, and Judy got the Queen's doctor for her.
I want that.
But apparently, the Queen's
Help.
doctor didn't think anything was wrong.
Oh.
And then she went to a regular, just anybody's old doctor, and they were like, her appendix is about to rupture.
Okay, see, so don't
she
please
said,
trust those
Lorna
with
said,
the
so
type.
much for the Queen's physician.
Yeah, come
Yeah,
on.
these royals.
Go to the everyday doctor. He'll take care of you.
She loved this
He or
part.
he.
She loved this part of her like she hated her appendicitis, but she also loved it because she got so much attention.
That's very Eloise.
Yeah, they like
Very
read her
Madeline,
Madeline. Yes, yes.
My
They read
favorite.
her. They literally read her Madeline in the hospital.
I love Madeline.
Oh,
Yeah.
my favorite.
I was obsessed with
Isn't that so
her.
great?
So was I.
She said her lifelong phobia of needles started with this experience for her.
Oh,
'Cause
no.
She didn't know she was getting an operation. Like she was so freaked out because
See, this is like this is trauma too. Of like I
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
of her not knowing, keeping things from
Not
her. 'Cause
finding
that's one of the
out
big things
also
I have
know.
with my family is like they don't tell me things and then I find out.
Right. So then
It's just
you're
hard to trust.
freaked
Just-
out.
Because like they don't know. Sometimes parents like or they just don't know.
They're
how to
like, this will
describe.
protect you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
so
exactly. That's
tricky.
my parents. They'll tell me that.
That's
Yeah.
how I felt about periods. Because
Yes.
as a kid,
Yeah.
I was like in the
Yes,
stall with my
periods,
mom, and I was like,
completely.
what's that? She's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I'll tell you later.
I do know this
So
is
you're like,
coming up.
that?
There's something with Joey that something happened with Joey that's not good. I remember it the first time I read this book.
Oh no.
I think he was abused by a doctor.
Oh
We'll get there.
my
I'm pretty sure
God.
that's in here.
She says it
Oh,
in
that's
the
awful.
movie. She's like, he's not as strong as us or
Yeah, that's when
something.
she's like, you got to protect him or watch out for
Yeah.
Oh,
him.
she talks about that when they go to like hang with the Kennedys in Massachusetts while Lorna is literally painting for summer stock because her mom's like, you got to start from the scrap, from the bottom. She makes Lorna like be a scenic painter. I love it. Obsessed.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
I would
Cape
do that
Cod,
to my
Melody
kid.
Ted,
I love it.
painting scenery,
No
painting scenery for
privileges.
$15 a week. Liza Minnelli. So they all go out there and they're hanging out with the Kennedys.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And the Kennedy boys were like apparently really, really hard on Joey. Like they just were
course they
rough
were.
on him and he was like bullied by them a little bit. That is in here. And
Makes sense.
that's when they separated again. So they come back to America and they kind of go hang with Liza while she's doing scenic painting.
Hey, girl.
For a summer stock with the Kennedys, as you do. It was called
Funny.
Hyannis Port.
Hyannis
Mom
Port,
and
yeah.
Me, Joey and Liza. Yes. They said everyone they were around was either a Kennedy or you were working for the Kennedys, which is wild. Also, there's an
That's
iconic
crazy.
mention of like Secret Service was normal to Lorna, like she saw
Yeah.
all of it then. There's an iconic trip to go see Gypsy with Ethel Merman, and apparently Joey was obsessed with the recording, knew all the words, sang it back at Ethel. Ethel like stopped the show for laughs because she was dead over the fact that
Child is like
Joey-
singing
like,
it.
I know.
Yeah.
Joey is in the front row singing everything.
My mother is Judy. My sister, my half sister is Liza. Like, I'm
Liza.
gonna know these words, okay?
That's
It's just
amazing.
crazy. So that's where this like ends, is like this trip to go see Gypsy
Oh.
on Broadway that Lorna remembers still, like seeing Ethel Merman in that, which is just so
That's
wild.
iconic.
But now Sid is like pretty much gone because the time in London was their last time together as a
Yeah.
family,
Yeah.
and now they're like going to be officially broken up.
By Victor Garber.
Well, no, he's still in the movie.
He's still there.
He's still in the movie.
No, this is a really
Look, right?
Victor.
Sid Luft has a book,
Oh,
doesn't
sure.
Yeah,
I'm sure
he?
he
Sid
they
does.
Luft has a book.
You're
We
like,
should
I
read
have
it.
things to say.
We should read it. I mean,
Book club.
he
We gotta
definitely-
read
he
Vincent. We gotta
definitely-
read Sid's.
He perpetuates the Munchkin stuff, I'm pretty sure. The
Oh.
Munchkin rumors.
Yeah,
that
he does.
perpetuates it.
Like, you weren't there.
I remember that being like a
Sure.
whole cause of like, oh no,
Who knows anymore?
who knows?
I love this section. I love all that we get like the Judy performances. We're getting into these iconic looks and scenes from
Mhm.
these films. Oh,
It's so great.
It is.
such a
It's
good
so
film.
good.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, I'm loving it. Allie, thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, I'm so happy to
for
talk
being
about
a
this one.
shadow with us.
Thanks for shadowing.
For being a shadow of Judy with us.
We're all shadows.
Yes,
Well,
we're all-
as you
we're
know,
all Judy
someone
Garland
who-
shadows.
Someone who is 4'11" and from Minnesota, I feel very related
right.
to my Judy.
She's your girl.
She's your girl.
She is.
Grand Rapids.
Oh my gosh.
You guys need to
Cute.
go visit.
We absolutely adore you. And listeners, stay with us for part 3, where we will
Final
finish
part.
out the film. And let us know if you're watching. Cannot wait
Yes.
to finish it. Thank you, Allie. We adore you. Bye,
Thank you
listeners.
for having me. This is so
Thanks,
fun.
Allie.